Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. What's up? I want to say that I have been, before we get into the mess, to the drama, I have been so busy. When I tell you I have been reading Kamala Harris, when I've been reading her book, when I tell you I have been so busy reading her book, I want to tell people I wish Kamala Harris would have had this fire and this energy on the campaign trail. There was two things that she said in this book that I was like, I wish she would have shared that. She said, as a prosecutor, they would have allowed her to look at, as a prosecutor, you look at autopsy reports of victims of gun violence, especially victims of gun violence with semi-automatic weapons. She wrote in her book that she wished in Congress they would lock people up, lock people in a room on Capitol Hill to see those autopsy report and have them to vote on a gun control bill. And I was like, why she didn't share that on the campaign trail? Then she shared in the book that she had a conversation. She had a conversation with President Trump. And when she had the conversation with President Trump was nice, saying, oh, you're so nice. I really can't say nothing mean about you. You're just a nice lady. And my daughter, Ivanka Trump, loved you so much. She really, really loved you. And I can't say that. And I really can't think of saying something negative about you. And then Kamala Harris was like, well, don't say anything negative about me. That's what she said. And she was like, well, don't say anything negative about me, then. Then she said, you know, people told her that Donald Trump will get on the phone with you and he's very charming behind the scenes and that he's a con artist. I'm like, why you didn't bring this up in the debate? I said, Donald, you say all this stuff that you love me so much, that you this and this, and you literally not sharing it, sharing it on the show. So why you not sharing it on the show? Why you not, sharing it when you go on the road on these different shows and let people know, that would give you more buzz. So I'm just reading this book, just getting I'm like, oh my God, this could have been so good. So good in here. Hey, y'all. So I don't know if y'all read her book or even checking it out or anything like that, but I know I'm reading the book. I want to thank one of my producers for purchasing the book. I believe it was Tasha for purchasing the book and everything like that. So I believe it was her. I was like, oh my God, thank you, because that was so great. I'm so glad that she purchased me the book so I can go ahead on and get on the platform and talk about the book and stuff like that. So I've been reading the book and it's just been a good book. Now, okay, we got to get in the mess. So I was minding my own business. I don't know if this is going to be a long, lengthy live, but I definitely want, and I know y'all probably will see this tomorrow in the upcoming days. But I was minding my own business, and I saw a post. Give me a second. Let me read it. Let me first of all read it before I get started, if y'all don't mind. I should have had all my notes in here, but I'm just doing this on the fly. As I said, I definitely got to do a video. So, give me a second. What day did she actually do this video? I want to make sure I read the title. Okay. Coffee City said this. She said, Ken Barbie vindicated Armon Wiggins, Milagro Grams, jealous of Ken and Cardi's relationship. When I saw that and I heard her commentary, I said, that is a bunch of bull crap. First of all, Armon Wiggins is on his way to becoming a multi-millionaire. I'm going to say that again. He's on his way on becoming a multi-millionaire by doing content on YouTube. Why in the world would he be jealous of Ken and Cardi's relationship? If Armon Wiggins wanted that, he could have had that. And let me tell you how he could have got it. Kissing Cardi B ass, never criticizing Cardi B, showing up to all of her stuff, making the Armon Wiggins show the Cardi B show, posting about her 24/7 when she's doing something. Post about it 24/7. All the time, and all this type of crap. He could have just been posting about her, and he could have went in, and she was like, "Oh, you could work with me, Armon, and be on the team." But guess what? He would have to start doing the Armon Wiggins show. He can't criticize her. He can't say anything negative. Everything got to be, she's the best, she's the best, she's the best, she's the best, she's the best. No, it's not a stretch. I'm gonna say it again because they're the haters in the back. Armon Wiggins is on his way of becoming a multi-millionaire. What? He's already selling books. He's already delivering content, getting views, getting momentum. So he's on his way. I know y'all mad at me because y'all don't like Armon Wiggins because a lot of y'all subscribers don't like him for y'all own personal reason. But I said what I said. So why is he jealous? And I'm like, Coffee City is mad. And I'm just going to be real. This is coming from Wiley's mouth. Coffee City is mad because Armon Wiggins called her a term. We're not going to repeat the term where he called her. And said a term about her, and she been in her feelings from all over. But she's a fan of Armon Wiggins. She's a fan. Okay? He's a fan. And so all these people said this stuff about this Ken Barbie situation. No, like, come on now. Armon Wiggins, I gotta tell y'all. I am so tired of people trying to make a Ken Barbie and Armon Wiggins beef. It doesn't make sense. Ken Barbie stopped blogging, and it's okay if he want to carry Cardi B bag. But guess what? The day he step out of line, the day he even like a Nicki Minaj tweet or show Nicki Minaj love and stop being Cardi B lapdog, that'll be the day he get off the payroll. See, Armon Wiggins, when he speak, people respond and gravitate towards his personality. Let's even speak on it. There's some people that's criticizing Armon Wiggins now. One person, which will remain nameless, the witch, got on his platform and said that I'm going to the court case for Milagro Grams. I'm going to the court case for Milagro Grams because they're trying to bait Armon Wiggins to get into a fight so they can have a moment. When nobody thinking about going to no court cases if it wasn't for Armon Wiggins. Now, everybody might want to go report on the case, but it's not going to have the same reaction like Armon Wiggins because why? Your spirit is witchy, demonic, and stupid. And that witch, when she was over here at the Wiley show doing Two Man and a Lady, she wanted me to sleep with her. But my thing could get high because that's a witch. She deals in witchcraft. And her leader over there loved baby oil and Vaseline and cooking grease getting it in from the backside. So I said, witch, get thee behind me, witch. And so hit me up talking about send him pictures. I never sent the picture because I wasn't attracted to that. You got on a purple wig, pink wig. When I'm dealing with a man, I want a man. If I want a person with a wig, it'll be by a woman, you witch. If I wanted a man with a wig on, I wouldn't even deal with that. I would get me a beautiful woman, natural woman with a yoni. I don't want no man with a beard and a wig and chest hair, living in the trailer parks, conjuring up Tubi spells. I don't want a man like that, conjuring up Tubi spells and all that, different stuff like that. You were here in the bedroom boiling cats, hum ping chung ying yum, hum ying young ying young young young, hum ying young young young. I don't want a man like that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't want no man like that. Then my thing, leave my body and start doing backflips. I don't want that. So, but they have a lot of stuff to say about Armon. I'm listening to this witch platform. He's studying everything Armon does, taking all of my talking points, and I want to apologize to Armon. I can't apologize to him enough because I opened up that door of trashing Armon Wiggins and people using what I built and said about Armon and using it against him, and it was wrong. And I tell Armon, these people is jealous. And it's the higher you go up, the more they're going to talk about you. And it's sad, which I don't bring these people on the platform. It's another one. The fake lawyer, the psycho. He's the fake lawyer. He come on the platform. He tried to come on the platform and stuff. I never allowed him on. I could use him for engagements, but I said I can't deal with that crazy because you're not going to come over here and insult my subscribers, assault Armon Wiggins, not on my platform, because that make me look weak. Because I can't go on your platform to insult people, so you're not coming over here. Not at all. Then these people say, I don't watch Armon. I don't watch Armon. But every point of Armon's career, you're talking about it. And you wish that you had any of these accolades. And the witch over there in the church sector, they don't support him over there in the church sector. You don't see his leader, Larry Reed, putting them on top platforms over there with the prophetess and the prophets and all that. He barely go over there because don't nobody want to see a man in a wig. The last time they seen that man over there in a wig, them church people talked about it, said, Larry, why you got this demonic demon over here with this wig on? They don't want him over there. So then when he bring people over there, they got to wear a cap, they got to be masculine, they got to do all this. I don't know why, but they don't want that. Nothing against Larry, but his people don't want that. You got to be at least somewhat manly. You could be feminine because Larry Reed got some feminine ways. No shade, he got some feminine ways. You could be feminine, but putting a wig on, that's too much for the church mother. They clutching their pearls. Oh, because I was reading the comments, and then Larry got to have a PSA. See, y'all don't want to hear the messenger because he got a wig on. Y'all, they don't want to hear that. People was walking out on it. They don't want like, whoa, Larry, you getting a little bit too liberal. We don't want to see that. If you even go back to Kamala Harris' campaign, when they was out there campaigning, one of the things that Trump put out is about trans women. That's why Kamala Harris lost. She was too clingy with those people. Black folks ain't gonna vote for that. Neither is Latino people gonna vote for that. They would rather go into poverty. They know that they're going to poverty. When you start talking about LGBT getting too clingy with that, the Republicans use that as talking points, and they swept that election. Let's not be crazy and stupid here. Let's not. Let's not. And so when I seen Armon Wiggins on his way to becoming a millionaire, and I know I'm going to become a billionaire one day. I'm speaking that in existence. A shout out to my mentor and my favorite celebrity. Let me just shout out to my mentor and my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. Because even when I criticize him, can I do this chocolate cheesecake? Can I please do this? So he have been it's an honor and a privilege, because when I talked about him, I've always said I'm a fan of Armon Wiggins. Like one day I could be dragging him, next I could be talking about his album, his single, his deal that he got for Fashion Nova, all of that stuff, because I have a love there. I know his career. He's my favorite celebrity. And I remember us coming up and doing radio and doing all this stuff. We said, I want to be on the radio. And I would interview him. I would do my radio station with 3 viewers. And I would interview him on Blog Talk. Now Blog Talk Radio went out of business. I would do all this stuff. And I saw the gift in that man. And I was disobedient. See, I wasn't listening, Kiki. I was disobedient. I didn't listen to him. He's a good teacher. And he told me. That man told me, he said, Wiley, stick with me, and I'm gonna help you. Just stick with me. I didn't want to hear that. Now I know none about this. Now this Wiley now with his mindset, I'm like, oh, he was right. I could have stuck with him, carried his bags, helped him with the camera, been a producer, then a co-host, and all this stuff, and have all the people been knowing me because I'm associated with him, and the blessings could have came, the blessings upon blessings. But because I was hard-headed and I wasn't thinking straight, and I wasn't diagnosed at that time with an illness, and I definitely wasn't on no medication at the time. But now we are good. Now we're clear-minded and we're on our medicine. And baby, when I get on the phone with people, they say, "Wow, you give good sound advice." I said, "Yeah." Because I'm medicated and I'm praying up, and I know these demons, they jealous of Armon, but they can't stand that man. They wish they had that man talent. He get on the platform, talk about stuff, show his apartment. Now, let me tell you about the witch. Give me a smooth low. I'm fired up. The witch. So Armon shows his apartment. Beautiful apartment. You see the traffic. I mean, it's really nice, right? He moved to another high rise. Really nice. So the witch gonna post, oh, he's staying in an Airbnb. Stop it. You know that ain't no Airbnb. Armon, when he made money and all that and started moving to LA, his apartments have been fab. All of it. You got to be stuck on stupid and jealous and mad. I'm not going to try to talk about you staying in no trailer park. Because if you stay in a trailer park, that's still shelter. But don't get mad because you stand in a trailer park and that trailer could be paid off. But don't get mad because somebody can get on the elevator and you got to pass the gas tank, pass drug addicts and all that type of stuff. Get up on them steps. The steps ain't all the way done. You gotta jump on the door to open up the door up. You got gasoline fumes up there fuming and all that type of stuff. But don't get mad that Armon is showing his blessings and you showing your ugliness. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And don't even say, Armon was told Wiley to go live. He didn't tell me to go live. I seen this up and I said, you know what? I'm going to defend my favorite celebrity. I don't like it. Y'all talking about my favorite celebrity. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why are you talking about my favorite celebrity? And he up there the witch want me to come to his trailer park and hump him and all that type of stuff. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. Getting bumps and lesions and frogs leaping out of the tip of my wood. I don't want that. I refuse that. But let me tell y'all. So I'm listening to all this stuff. Even the stuff about the whole Kim Barbie. So I say, y'all is crazy. And I have to defend him because I don't want Armon to think that nobody is going to defend him. I'm in his corner. And I made a decision. I said, I'm not going to beef with this man because I am a supporter of him and I'm a fan. He's my favorite celebrity. And my life would have been better if he would have said, hey, move to California and all that. It would have been better because I'd have been around classy people with money, people with ideas, people do everything great. Now I got to get into the other one, the no-neck friend, the one that was cool with Armon. They grew up together. Now, he said something on his platform. My producer said this, and I couldn't believe because I thought my producer was smoking crack. I said, you got to be smoking crack. They brought me something in a meeting. They said, Wiley, this person said that he built Armon Wiggins. He made Armon Wiggins. I said, excuse me? If you made Armon Wiggins, why your platform not on Armon Wiggins or surpass Armon Wiggins? Where your other creations at? If you're saying, I made Armon Wiggins. That just stuck on stupid. And this person was on my tail for years. Allegations he said about me for years. And then the allegations was flowing about him. I said, oh, Lord. I said, what? I said, somebody had a seizure? Did he put something in that person's drink? I don't know. And we can't prove it because, again, no authorities got involved. But I could have easily came out of retirement and did an 88-part series. And mine could have been very entertaining because I could have brought Armon Wiggins on the show and we could have talked about it. But I didn't want to do that. Then you wanted to sleep with one of Armon Wiggins' friends, and then one of the friends said, allegedly, you can't sleep with me because I got AIDS. I said, Lord. I want to sleep with the friends and stuff like that. And I get it. Armon Wiggins' friends, they're gorgeous. But you can't be overweight, ankle swollen, black crispy kneecaps, dirty fingernails, musty dreads, and think you about to hump that. Ain't no way. And so I'm listening to these people and I said, okay, I'm going to do my show. I'm going to talk about them today because I got time. And I know y'all going to catch it in the replay. But I want to say this again. And I love Cardi B, but I'm going to say this with love. Oh, hold on. Let me word my mouth. Hold on. Let me not say nothing out of pocket. But when I listen to Cardi B album, this album did not do it for me. I didn't hear the mega hits. I didn't hear the hits that she had on her first album. It did not top it on this album. I'm going to say it again. This album of Cardi B did not top with concerning hits. It did not top the mega hits. It did not. I'm sorry to tell you. And then I went on to listen to Mariah Carey. Mariah, this is Wiley. And I'm saying this with love, my love. This is one of your lambs, your cockeyed lamb. You need to stop doing music. Your voice is gone. It's gone. You should have went over there, got AI, went over there to them robots that could fix your vocals, could have gave you some lyrics and all that type of stuff. The album could have been, you can't, your writing is stuck in the 20th century and that voice is gone. You need to go on over there to AI. Because that album is trash. It ain't going to even get to the top 10 of the 200 Billboard 200 charts. It's just not. I don't know who told you to go and release a new album. It's boring. I said, this album is boring. I'm just saying that y'all can disagree with me, but the album is boring. Now back to Armon. Now, when I was listening to this other person is a psycho, and this other person, I'm saying this with love. He gets on his platform and he says out of his mouth, I could have helped Armon Wiggins get into Hollywood. And I'm saying to myself, how are you trying to get Armon into Hollywood when you yourself is not successful in Hollywood? You have came out of your mouth and said, I had an idea, the all-American idea, and I presented it and they stole my idea with no evidence, no proof, no receipts. We're just going to just take your word. Then you have all this stuff to say about these creators, but you're trying to bait them to get into an algorithm with you. This person is following Armon to the courthouse, asking these outlandish questions, trying to have traction like Armon. No. If you would get more honey and be a better reporter and stop trying to be this tabloid type of reporter and say all that type of stuff just to have an instant viral sensation, but you don't have long-term success. You just get a little buzz and then you just go and you try to go and work out the little buzz. No, absolutely not. It ain't gonna work like that. Then you say that you ain't stunned Armon. Then you saying who's buying views and who's so what? Armon Wiggins is not buying views. That man have real engagement. Real engagement, and people need to stop being haters and sit down, take a course, take a cleanse, and learn. This man is on his way to becoming a multi-millionaire. He's on his way. All he have to do is continue to put in that work. And what I'm doing, I'm following the blueprint of putting in that work. Now, y'all didn't see me on camera. Why? Because I'm reading, studying, so I can go and get into this political bag, get into other stuff as well. And I was like, okay, I got to go live on that because, the mess is the drama is drama and really be in my opinion. And let me tell you something, it's really something. And I get it. And shout out to my moderators that's here. And I love y'all. We get moderators, we lose moderators, but thank the moderators for coming through. I love y'all. I love y'all. One of my already reached out to one of my people. They would say, oh, Wiley been on live for hours and hours and hours. Is there anybody you could reach out to? He's blocked all his mods. He said all that stuff. I really appreciate my supporters. And I thank you. And I thank you for that. I really, 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 really do thank you. I made a promise not to be on live for 12, 13, 14, 15 hours. And to keep my promise, I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to go live. I don't want to do too much. I don't do too much. I'm going to take a break and stuff like that. I have done it. I've consistently done it. I've taken breaks. That's one of the things we talk about in therapy. She said, you got to take a break. Do not be on the internet every single day. It is not healthy. You need moments where you need moments where you can come out of that and read and walk and get into nature. You don't want to be on the internet 24/7. It is unhealthy. And I learned that. Chocolate cheese, I know y'all be want to see me every day. I know you want to see me every day talk. I know y'all want to see me every day. Who else in Asia? And I know y'all want to see me every day. Pink Think podcast. Kiki, I love you. The member in here. I know Latavia. I know y'all want to see me every day, but I have to take the breaks because it's unhealthy being on the internet every single day. Every single day is unhealthy. So I'm learning. So when I'm thinking about now, this is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about going to nursing school. I don't know what made me think of it because my grandmother told me, she said, you need to go to nursing school, you get the big fat check. And one of my friends was showing me his check. And I'm like, you make this as a nurse? I said, I need to get into nursing school. I know you've been thinking about me, and I apologize, but I had to take the breaks. I'm telling you, Pink, I had to take a break because I didn't want all that toxic energy. I've been looking for jobs. No jobs wanted to hire me. No jobs have responded back to me yet, but we're going to get something. I did not listen to Doja album. I did listen to Cardi B verse on Young Thug album, on his song. I did listen to that. I'm not impressed. It was all right. I think with Cardi B, y'all put the bar, y'all lowered the bar for her. Like, oh my gosh, she really did a good verse. Oh my gosh, it was so iconic. It wasn't really that. But the Young Thug and him looking like he was all light skinned. I'm like, why are you not trying to be your dark chocolate self? You chocolate. You burnt chocolate. Why are you not with your regular skin complexion? So I'm not with that trying to make your face lighter and different eye color. I'm not with that. Like it's cringy. Because it's like you're not trying to be who you are. You're not trying to be who you are. Yeah. So, Arman, let's get back to Armon Wiggins and his friend. Let me tell you where his former friend messed up. You were in the room with Armon Wiggins. He brought you on the platform. He said, well, when Nene got on the platform, he didn't bring me on the air. He kicked me off. He didn't do it. I'm like, all you was going to do is repeat yourself over and over again. You don't know how to generate an opinion. And I said, the man is dry. He's boring. And the man got so mad at me, did a whole 88-part series about me. Surviving Wiley. 88-part series. It ain't go nowhere. 88-part series of just salacious lies. And he thought I was going to make him a superstar. I'm like, bruh, stop it. We respond to him or nothing. We can talk about it now. Oh yeah, it wasn't me. It was Armon told me to do it. You weak. You ain't got no backbone. And no personality. When he would do it, and no shade, pink tink. I see y'all in here. He would get up there and he would do the series. So yeah, period, what to do, period to the period to Wiley. He would just repeat himself. I'm like, where's the meat and potatoes? Where's these quote unquote victims? Then they brought one man on there. One man. I think one man. They brought one man up there. I can't think of his name. If I had his name, I would blast his name right here. And Wally catfished me. I did. I'm not denying that I catfished you. And then we didn't do nothing because I wasn't the person on the picture, so he left. We went on happy way. But years later, we at Marty's club. We at Marty's nightclub. And I see this person in my corner of my eye in a wig, dressed up like a woman. I was like, oh, this is a nice looking woman at a gay. I'm like, why she at a gay club? Anyway, and paying on mine. So I get back to my apartment. That's when I had my apartment. I miss it so much. I got back to my apartment. And he hit me up on Jack. Why did you catfish me? This was T.S. Madison makeup artist. Why did you catfish me? Why did you do it? And he kept putting it. I'm like, what's up? I saw you at the club. What's up? You know, you want me to come over? Whatever. You want to come over? So what's your address? What's your apartment number? Just come over. And I came over. This was right a day before ice storm was going to happen in Texas, in Dallas. Went over there, ate his booty, licking everywhere. I'm just being real with you. Licking everywhere, ate his booty, just fucked him down. And I made sure I gave him the Wiley special every inch. We fucked about 2 or 3 times. I made sure that he had every inch, that he would remember this. And he still hit me up from time to time. But he went on a press tour on Sean Davy Way. He went on Armon Wiggins' former best friend podcast. It did all that type of stuff. It didn't pay me no mind. It didn't pay, because I knew he wanted to smash. When he said, oh, yeah, Wiley got a big old thing. It's really big. It's huge. You go on Sean everywhere and you can see it. And you could see his whole interview that he did. And then we got it in. We surely did. We got it in. And he was mad. Now he was mad. He was glad. He was happy. We cuddled, we talked and chilled, stuff like that. He told me all the people that want him to come on their show to do interviews, T.S. Madison included. Mm-hmm. T.S. Madison wanted to bring him on because we put out a story about T.S. Madison a while ago, saying she may be facing criminal charges. This was a story about a man accusing her of assault, S.A. And of course, she said it didn't happen, and I don't believe it happened because the victim, or the quote unquote personal victim, he has some mental issues and he has some problems. So I'm like, I don't really believe it, but he was putting it out and he was gaining traction. And so I put on my blog, I said, she may be facing criminal charges, but as of right now, she didn't face no criminal charges and all that. And I didn't say she will, I said she may happen. It's a possibility, but it was no criminal charges ever. She was never ever charged with any criminal charges concerning that case. So y'all pray for the man. The man is weird. He was on a show, All Queens Man. And his mind just went, because he don't want to take his medicine. I tell everybody, just told a sister today, I said, tell your son to take his medicine. Take the medicine. I take it every day. And you sleep and stuff like that. And one thing when you have bipolar, when you're on medicine, sometimes you sleep and all that, and then you can't sleep too much. But sometimes you do, because the medicine be in your system, you sleep and all that. And they tell you don't be driving, take heavy machinery and all that, and you got to be on schedule and all that type of good stuff. That's what you got to do if you want to make it and have a successful life as being diagnosed with bipolar. You got to be rude with yourself and say, hey, I do definitely need the medicine. And it's okay to take the medicine every day. Like, I go to my therapist. Now it's like once a month. I don't really have that much exciting stuff to talk about to my therapist. And I talked about a lot because I've been in therapy since November of last year. Was it November or was it October? November of last year to now. I've been in therapy. But I had to come on here to defend Armon. I really had to come on here to defend him because he definitely he don't need me to defend him. But I just want to do it. Why not? He's my favorite celebrity. He's my favorite. He's my favorite celebrity. Favorite celebrity. And you got to watch out when you work for celebrities, because it could be a blessing, it could be a curse. The blessing could be exposure, but as soon as you get out of line, they don't want you to work. They don't want you to do this. They don't want you to work with other artists. They try to keep you to themselves. So you have to weigh your pros and cons when it comes to working with celebrities. But Armon is working for himself, and he's doing a great job. When he worked with Fox Soul, that didn't work out, and it stopped his show. When he went over there, he worked over there with Jason Lee. They did some work. They did some collaborations. It didn't work. It didn't stop his show. When he was over there with Tasha K, when Tasha K was coming on this show and stuff like that, and he wanted her to be the mentor. That situation did not work out. It didn't stop his show, and it's growing. And then now he's gaining more of an impact with it. You saw the majority of you all mostly seeing now his gift when it came to Diddy. I've seen it all the way through Facebook days, but a lot of people have seen the gift that he have on Facebook. The gift that he had on Diddy and how he reported it, and he said Diddy this and Diddy did that. And he would put oil on him. He would say all this type of stuff on his platform concerning Diddy. He would give account by count of the Diddy trial, and it was very entertaining. And he got so much love from everybody on the mainstream media, even the people of SWV. I forgot her name. Was it Coco? I believe it was Coco. I hope I'm saying her name right. She was showing love of Armon Wiggins. Then he got Lonnie Love was showing love. So a lot of people were showing love to him. And so he definitely deserved every door that have opened up. But it will be haters. And unfortunately, you have to deal with the witch. And these are mostly gay men. And of course, Coffee City, she don't really talk about me like that. I don't know what happened to her. She got scared. They kind of scared her to talk about Wiley. She can't utter Wiley name, because she got scared her. But she put Kim Barbie in a title, and she was saying that Armon Wiggins and Malaga Grams are jealous of Kim Barbie and Cardi relationship. I don't know how Armon is jealous of that. Where's the evidence to prove that? Because he have worked so hard. He's living in a high rise. I don't believe Kim Barbie living in no high rise. Yeah, he riding the jet, but that's not his jet. That's Cardi B jet. He's trying to sell it like he's the celebrity. Like he was outside and he said, oh my God, the security wanted me to come out inside. You're not the superstar here. Cardi is. And so you got to watch it when you work with celebrities, with clout chasers, because they want to be the star. That's one of the issues that I had with T.S. Madison. She would have all these clout chasers around her. They all wanted to be the star. They wanted to be bigger than T.S. Madison and all that. And they fall out with her because she didn't put them on to Hollywood and all that type of stuff, because they wanted to be the superstar. They wanted to be the TS. They wanted to be the HBIC. You know what I mean? And so you got to be careful when you have these clout chasers trying to get clout off of you and trying to become the celebrity. But what they don't understand, Kim Barbie don't have a talent. He's not a good commentator. He's not a good blogger. So he's not a singer. He's not a writer. He's just a social media lapdog for Cardi B. That's all he does. He trashes Nicki Minaj's followers. He trashes Nicki Minaj. He's just a lapdog for Cardi B. They sit and talk about, he listens to Cardi B rant and talk about all this type of stuff. He get permission before he posts this up. I hope maybe he don't get permission. Maybe she allow him, as long as he trashing Nicki, she don't care what he said. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how that goes. He's just a lapdog for that. And Armon, he will be miserable working for a celebrity. You can't really be your true authentic self. You got to be in the living room while she getting screwed by Trey. Is it Trey Diggs? What's the man name? The bisexual man, allegedly. You got to be in the living room tweeting or on Instagram blocking people and telling the groups to buy the album and telling all these fan pages, do all that type of stuff. You can't really have no life. You got to make sure her coffee is hot. You got to make sure her tacos is hot. You got to make sure that the baby got milk, and you got to make sure that Cardi B gets her appointments and all that type of stuff. And I guarantee she ain't paying him no 6 figures to do it. She not paying him no 6 figures to do it. I seen the way how that man dressed. She ain't paying him no 6 figures. And so again, I'm gonna say it again for that. It could be great for Armon to get an interview. That would be great. Any blogger would love to have a Cardi B interview or a Nicki Minaj interview. Who they would love to have it. But I think Cardi will go on the show? No, because he's gonna ask questions that these mainstream people want to ask but scared to ask because they don't want her to hang up or cuss them, or she cussed them out or something, or say don't threaten them not to put out the interview. Arman's going to ask the hard-hitting questions. It's going to be entertaining, but he's going to ask the question what people really want to know, because you're talking to someone that is an expert and talking about female rappers. That's his niche, and he have mastered that niche. And he mastered it. And he interviewed a lot. He interviewed Erica Banks. And I apologize to Erica Banks, but this is before she had got the cement concrete in her behind. And I said on my platform, and she seen it because she said, you always talking trash about me on your show. You always talking trash about me. You want me to interview you weird. You a psycho. About all this type of stuff she said. She blocked me on Twitter, whatever. And she was flat-chested, flat butt, and I said she need to get her butt done. She need to get her butt done because that's one of the packages. Like, Nicki got a big butt. Came and shot at that time before she started leaking pus and all that stuff. And cement. You need to get a big butt. So she went and she got surgery. And she got the big butt. And then she went and got it even bigger. And then one side was less than the other side. So it was crazy. His Barbie Light interview was good. What do you think about Nicki dropping in March? Number one, Nicki, I've always said this about Nicki Minaj, that she's a jealous woman. This woman knew this is the rollout of Cardi B album, correct? And we ain't hear peep out of Nicki Minaj. So she dropped that I'm dropping the album in March. Now, mind you, you got these October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months ahead of schedule, she announcing that she's going to drop an album. That doesn't make sense. She did this to distract from the momentum of Cardi B, which is pathetic. She can't stand that another woman is garner this much success, because many people thought it was over for Cardi B. They thought that. They really, really thought that. And Cardi B has proven to the people still love me. These ain't Bob. These are real people. And for her team to come together and say she need to go on a press tour, go to the music stores and all that, that was very iconic. Going to Walmart, that was very nice to show that she still had fans. Even Mariah Carey is doing the same thing, but Cardi B really did it in multiple places, really put in the work in multiple places so she can get the fan base. And she said, I don't care how long I'm going to be here, I'm going to make sure I take a picture with everybody. And people did that. And she did that as a woman with this is her sophomore album. And she did not want it to flop because it would be major news if it flopped. Do I believe it's going to sell and the top is going to be the number one album? Yes. I believe it's going to do about 375K to maybe 400K, I believe, in the first week. I believe that will be the sales, because she put out a cryptic message on her X account, and she said, make sure y'all bookmark the tweets. Make sure y'all bookmark these tweets with the predictions. So I do believe it's going to be 375 to 400K in the first week. Okay. All right. Yeah, they said Cardi first album dropped in April. Nicki dropped her album dropped in August the same year. So yeah. It's petty. It's very, very petty, but she will definitely put in the work. They said, meaning she's planning to go to the studio next month. That's all. And then knowing Nicki, she won't keep up with the schedule. She'll be announcing one day. She won't keep up with the schedule. But I'm kind of worried for the people that's buying tickets to Cardi B tour, because we don't know how to. We pray that Cardi have a successful pregnancy and all that. We don't know what that does to the woman's body. Sometimes you need to rest, maybe a month or two. When you have a baby. So we don't know if she will be even prepared even have the strength to even do a tour, because I remember last time she announced she was supposed to do a tour with Bruno Mars, and she got pregnant, and that didn't work out because she was pregnant at the time. So we don't know how she's going to feel. I'm just saying we don't know how she's going to feel. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm gonna give my opinion. So people can go in and buy the tickets and all that, but I won't be surprised if she postpone some dates or even cancel some dates because of the pregnancy. So she's saying that she's gonna drop in and go on tour and all that. I think that's pushing it, but that's what she said. She claimed that she's gonna be going on tour next year, so she probably regulated that she would do it. Asked her to propose it, and she said no. Yeah, I think it would have been best to do it in the fall, so you have a little bit more time with the old baby situation. But she says she's ready for it, and she's gonna press it and all like that. We shall see. I won't be surprised. I've said that's the whole situation with the same. But in my close, I don't want to make a long, lengthy video. In my close. Okay. Did I drop the link? Give me a second. I want to drop the link just in case people want to call in and all that. I dropped the link, and also I put it on just in case you want to get people to hit the link or anybody want to call in. I want to make sure that we good. And then the people that's watching, the show, make sure y'all can catch the replay. Oh Lord. Catch the replay. Make sure y'all like this video, share this video. Like and share, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go. And I love y'all. Give me a second. Okay, let me see what y'all said here. I agree. 2 months after giving birth is close. Yeah, it's really, really close. It's really, really close. So, really, really close. So our mom moved to this new place. New place is nice. I'm saying you can see the traffic and all that. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to move into high rise. That's nice. And I see the haters, and I'm like, why you have so many haters? And I say it's simple. Pure jealousy. Pure jealousy. Because when them people do platforms or do content, a lot of YouTubers don't talk about it. But when Armon does it, he have a whole sector of people that talk about it, especially on Twitter, on X, because they don't call it Twitter anymore, on X, and they talk about it and they engage. He have thousands of people that be into his X space. I don't know, they don't call it Twitter space, it's X space now. And they engage with him. A lot of people, they loved it, and they be over talking and blah, blah, blah. Our mom be shutting it down, like, don't mention this person. They be talking about Cardi, or they talk about Nicki. They talk about whatever topics. They talk about personal stuff. I think the last thing I listened to, what day was that? That was last week I listened to X Space, because I don't go in there and I talk or anything. I just like to listen. Our mom was talking about how his ex reached out to him on the DM on Instagram saying how, congratulations, Arman, you're doing good, blah, blah, blah. He lives in LA now. So Arman was checking out his profile that he was doing work at the Emmys, and he's doing work and stuff like that. And he was like, should I go back with my ex? Or should I connect back with him? And people saying no and all that. And I'm saying, like, if it wasn't a toxic situation, then you can connect back with him. I don't see an issue and a problem. But of course, the dude want to smash, that's when you reach it back. You want to smash and all that. And if you're doing some in Hollywood, try to use that to your advantage. Shoot, why not? But the dude want to smash and all that type of stuff, you could tell, because by what he was describing in the DMs. So I was listening to that, and I wanted to say something. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to say that, because I don't want people to think, oh, he's trying to get clout. That's why I don't go and click on the X space, because I don't want people to think I'm trying to clout chase. So I sit in the background. I just be listening. When I was at my doctor's appointment last week, I was just listening to the whole show that he was doing on X. So like, I was applying for jobs and stuff like that. I'm listening to this entire broadcast, and it was very entertaining. Very entertaining. Sometimes it get a little cringy when they over talking, but that's a part of the platform. It's almost like Clubhouse almost. You know how Clubhouse, we have those rooms and people overtalk people and stuff like that. And you got to say, reset the room. That's why I got off Clubhouse. I'm like, this is a little bit too much. But because it's my favorite celebrity, if it was somebody else, I wouldn't indulge. But because it's my favorite celebrity, I listen to it and I enjoy it and everything like that. I love how when it was mentioning Kim Barbie name, how he shut it down. It's like, don't mention his name because I don't want people to think that we have this beef, and then he subliminally posts me and act like I don't exist, but posts as subliminal tweets and all that. And he shut it down. I'm like, that's how you do it. When people try to be messy now, Arman can say anything out of his mouth because, again, that's his platform. But you as a guest, you cannot be bringing people up and their name and stuff like that. That's why I had to cut people loose because they would come on. They would come on something. No, it's not that I'm scared. It's not that I'm scared. I could easily request to speak. I just chose not to speak. You know what I'm saying? I just chose not to speak. If I found something I'm really, if they do if they do a show, I don't really get into the female rappers. I don't, because I'm very critical. So I really don't get into female, and I go deep. And so I really don't get, I like it because they're a little too cringy to fan base, especially the bars. But I don't really get into the that per se. But if they do a show and they bring up Kamala Harris, or if they bring up President Trump, or if they bring up something political, then I will hit it, request to speak, and I will say what I got to say. But when it comes to like female rap and all that stuff, not necessarily I'm going to speak on that because they're going to be just dogging me out because of what I'm going to say out of my mouth, especially if I criticize Nicki Minaj. Especially when I criticize Nicki. I'm just being real. When I get to criticizing Nicki and say all this stuff about her husband and say all this stuff, she's crazy and she have a mental problem, allegedly, say all this stuff, they ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna love it. Okay? So I'm gonna post the number now. Mind you, when I post this number on here, if y'all call it, that'll be great. Because we've been on here for almost an hour. And I told y'all we're not doing no 12, 13 hour lives. We're not doing no 12, 13 hour lives. I will put on here if anybody want to call in. That's the number. Oh, did I post the right number? 702-355-9581. So that's the number. If I want to call in and give you a thought. All right, I want to make sure that everybody got that protocol. If y'all can ask me some questions. If y'all want any questions for me, if y'all don't want to call in, that's fine. But if you want to type something in the chat box, type it in, and I'll talk to you and stuff like that. If you got something to say, definitely post it on there. This whole thing about Diddy. Let me say this. So Diddy was doing a course. Wait a minute. I posted the wrong number. Lord have mercy. Hello? I posted the wrong number in here. Y'all bear with me. That's the number, 972-674-9462. Somebody called me. This the right number, you guys. My bad. Somebody had called me. I'm like, wait, let me post the right number because y'all won't be able to hear the callers. Anyway, so Diddy was doing a course. Oh, let me tell him. Hello? Hey, call the other number because I accidentally posted this number. I meant the 972 number. Okay. So we gotta get somebody gonna call in. Hey, now I'm talking about Jay. Here, y'all listen. We here. Y'all got me at. I'm trying to be at peace and read my books, and I got to be on here every day. That's what I'm trying to find a 9 to 5, so I can just have YouTube as a hobby. So I can have it as a hobby. Hello? Hello? I can't hear. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just making it. So, what's up? What's up? Icon from New York. Let me tell y'all, thank you again for
you want me to hang
the guy from SNL. Who was the guy from SNL that you talked to for Saturday Night Live? What? Did he hang up? Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, can he hear me?
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Wiley. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, he cannot hear me. Let me find out.
Hello?
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Don't hang up. I gotta do something. Don't hang up.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Lord. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I'm going through so much here. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. Give me a second. So which microphone? Which microphones I'm using on here? Give me a second. All right. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I had to put on the right mic. Somehow this laptop and this microphone and on the mic and on the laptop is crazy. I have to rechange the settings. So I want to thank you for going to Saturday Night Live. Well, meet one of the castmates. Who was the castmate that you went up to?
What was his name again? It was Henderson Martinez, I think it was.
Let me Google him because you was like, shout out to the wild. He was like, love.
It was Marcelo Hernandez.
Which one was it?
Marcelo, M-A-R-E. I'm sorry, M-A-R-C-E-L-L-O. Hernandez. H-E-R-N-A-N-D.
Oh my gosh, wait a minute. He was in Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah.
Oh, like, you know what? This is like, so, let me say this. I'm thinking about moving to New York. Now, you already know who I'm going to have to stay with in New York. And you met
Rico? Legendary Rico?
Yeah, you met Rico. And we will wake up these streets. I know I'm gonna have to lay the pipe. I don't mind, but you, because I need to, because that you have already laid the groundwork. I need to be out there and do these interviews with these people. I don't know who they are, but if you tell me this person be here, this person be here, and I can go ahead and
do
get
your
traction.
Research, yeah. Wait at this door. They have to come out. It's one way in, one way out.
One way out. And I ask them questions, and if they do like a 5-minute interview, 10-minute interview, 15 minute. Theo, I'm just talking. You told me November, so Theo, stop playing. Anyway, you said November or December. I think you said November. But anyway, so you be telling all the people, and I'm really thinking about New York. Theo, look at Theo, get that. He and his fellas. Theo, you could do it too, because you sent Rico your pictures of your booty, so you could come too. I would love you to come too, because y'all could get it in. He got that now.
No Diddy, and you just sit there and watch.
I could just sit there and watch, be like Diddy, boy. I could be in the corner with my skull cap in the corner.
Not you playing with your nipples.
Right. So
Somebody.
more oil. Yeah, playing with myself and all that. I would love it. Anyway, because you be reaching out to these people, and I thank you, Icon, because it encouraged me. It said that's going to be my next step, the political stuff as well as, the celebrity stuff. Because in New York, the celebrities are there, and you be telling for years, this is your first time, you be telling me for a long time, they here, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But now when you did that, I said, oh my gosh, I wish I was there, especially when you had got the guy from Shark Tank. Oh my gosh, I love to present an idea. I want to present my idea right now. I have a business, the Wiley Show, and I'm going to tell you when I talk about the Wiley Show, we ask some questions, stuff like that. I'm going to be obsessed, baby. You think this stuff didn't happen on the Strip? I was bad, baby. I'm going to be obsessed with them celebrities. But I'm not. I'm
surprised you didn't post that video. Get a different demographic.
Wait, I'm gonna post that one tonight. I'm gonna post the one that you did tonight, the one with the Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna post that because I post the one for Shark Tank.
The Shark Tank.
Because I didn't know his name. That's why I didn't post it.
Yeah, Damien.
I didn't know his name, but now that you told me his name, I can post it on my short. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. You did that. I'm like, look, Icon.
Yeah, I've been hit you up.
You've been sent to me, and I'm caught up in my cleanse and reading and all that type of stuff. I've been caught on location. It might be with Rico. And see, me and Rico do content, and I can help his channel. Because Rico, he's a homebody. And as long as he don't put his hands on me, as long as we cool and stuff like that,
as long as he don't throw no drinks in your face.
No, he don't throw no drinks in my face. I'm cool. He's sweet. I just know like Rico can get clingy, and he ain't got to worry about me trying to go meet up with VS because she not there. You know what I'm saying? And I think it would be great. I think it would be great just to spend time with him, and we do all that type of stuff because it's always some popping in New York.
Absolutely, New York.
Always some popping. You be everywhere. I'm like, you at the U.S. Open? Okay, let me not tell all your business. Okay, you be I said I love it. You be everywhere, and you have been following this show, y'all. I have been following this show for a long time, and you don't.
How long ago was that when Kelly and Armon was beefing? Because
that was back in 2015 or 14.
Wow.
Or was that 2012, 13? That's a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, Kelly was right here because I moved to
because he wanted to interview.
So that had to be like 2015 or 2016. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was iconic. Kelly was like, I'm going to interview his family. And y'all.
And the Vicky Gotti show.
The Vicky Gotti show, all that. Like,
what happened to him?
Well, Vicky Gotti, I thought he was gonna go bingo. I guess that didn't work. But I think
he was on there for a period of time, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think he just not consistent. And he could have really he could have made a lot of money on YouTube, honestly. Because he's iconic. He would sleep with the guests would get mad. He had a great opinion. Because look at his friend. I'm not trying to be messy, but look at his friend Lonnie B. You know who Lonnie B is.
Oh, yeah, Lonnie B, yeah.
He, at one point, Vicky Gotti was bigger than Lonnie B. Lonnie B came out, and that's when you consistent. He do plays and stuff, and I'm cool with Lonnie B. That's one, and I tried to get Lonnie B to come.
For real?
Huh?
For real?
Yeah, he do plays. Making his money doing plays and stuff like that. Absolutely. I follow Lottie B. Look up to him.
Your good girlfriend?
Yeah, he I'm not gonna say he's a good girlfriend. I'm a fan.
No, that's what he said. That's what
his good girlfriend. But I remember when Lonnie B and his mother would do videos, and then he would like, the cookies are done. Him and his mama would do videos, then him and his cousin would do video. That's how much of a fan I am. But to see his growth and to see how he just took it and just became this household name in DC, and to get the support and the love that he's getting.
DC or Baltimore? One of them, I forgot.
He's in DC. He's DC all day, and he be saying all this stuff in the morning. I love that, and I really love that. I really love it because I really different vibe, really. And if I stay with Rico, I'm just letting everybody know because everybody gonna find out. Because Rico tell everybody. Mm-hmm. I can't even keep it a secret. Rico gonna tell everybody, and we will get another dog. I get the dog. And I'm gonna get a dog because he want a dog.
What, a little dog or a big dog?
It's gonna whatever dog Rico want, that's the dog Rico.
Whatever dog Rico want, Rico going to get.
Rico would get, because I didn't like people talking about him with a dog and doing that type of stuff. I didn't like that, but I would teach Rico, like, you have to be careful what you put in there, because remember in DC Gate, I want Rico to remember this. In DC Gate, we put stuff on camera on purpose. Absolutely. With the VS, myself, we did all that stuff on purpose. It was organic beef, and it became real. And people gravitated
also, when you guys mentioned that she wanted to have your baby, remember?
And remember, she said who had the baby.
I knew that was
It was all fake. It wasn't real. We was in a hot tub together. It was very entertaining, and it was real. Of course, people fell out and stuff like that. And me and VS, we still haven't had our one-on-one interview.
I can't wait for that. It's time. VS, what are you waiting for? It's time.
It's time for us to have that interview, because I really want to apologize to the sister, because I don't want her to think that. I think why she's mad at me is because I was following to try to drag her when she was going through her low moment. But I appreciate, this is why the love is still for VS. When I went to jail in the Walmart situation, she did not do no content about me. Yeah. So I know it's genuine love there, and I have to pay that back to her. And I apologize. And if I can take it back, I can't take it back. So that's how I try to change it up and stuff like that. But the whole thing that happened with Rico, we had to make sure that Rico was safe and Rico was cool. But if I move in with Rico, I know like his drama will be my drama. But hopefully it don't be no drama. That's if you keep Rico busy and we both busy and we doing stuff for the show like that, it will be fine. And he just got to ignore the trolls, because I know how to know. Because me, I feed on, especially in the B sector, I feed on the trolls. Like, that's great. It's engagement. It doesn't bother me. But Rico,
but you know how to cut her on and cut her off, and you know how to.
Yeah, I know, and I don't take it too far trying to get legal and all that. Especially when the police come at your door, like, because when the police came up to my door in Texas, you didn't see me up there talking about this. The B sector, I call them coons. I didn't call the police coons.
Armon Wiggins, Toxic K.
Right, I call he up there said Armon, because I told Armon, you know your name was mentioned in New York. He said these people now. Oh my God, it's too much. It's too much. I felt bad, because let me say again, I wish I had the money to pay for my high price attorney, because they could have got that charge like thrown out, because he didn't do anything harming that dog or stuff like that, because that's how the dog was made. But a good lawyer will go to the place and get the records and prove that this is the picture of the dog. The dog had this already, and get an affidavit from the shelter. And he could have got that charge thrown out. But if you get a public defender, they're not going to do all of that work. Sometimes you, as the client, need to do your own work and present it to the lawyer. So, them attorneys, them public defenders are overworked. They have hundreds, sometimes thousands of cases.
Yes, the public defender. Yeah.
Did
you reach out to Rico?
I did reach out to Rico. I did. He said, "Yeah, you can come." Like, Rico, but we gotta talk, because I gotta get him on the phone. We gotta talk. Like, do you really want to do this? Really want to do this?
No. From what we mentioned, what we talked about, remember?
I didn't talk to him about that. I was going to. He said I'm on the trial, because that's one question I want to bring up. I'm gonna call him tomorrow and to just, I'm saying, because his, just to check on him and check it. I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call him tomorrow. Definitely. They said the Diddy trial coverage is cool, but he throws me off with some of the S he says and doing the side effects thing. I can't stand the noise, so yeah, I can't behave. Some people can't stand the side effects noise. I love it, but when I played it on my show, somebody said they had PTSD, they was in the army, and it brought back flashbacks, and I stopped doing it. But his coverage was dope. I love the side effects. I love it. I love the bell that he used to do. He used to do the bell. That was funny. I love it. I love it. His Diddy coverage.
Who, Armon?
Yeah, Armon. I love the coverage. It's funny. Yeah, it's entertaining. Tisa Tell was all right. I like Tisa Tell. Lovely T went, but I said Armon laid a trail. Now that's another person saying I'm going to the trial for Malagograms. I don't think this Malagogram stuff is going to be big unless Armon talk about it. I don't think we need Armon to do it, because he got the
dramatic. We need all of that, because when he was given for the Diddy, it was tricky.
Yeah, because if Armon goes, then all of Black YouTube goes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the Black YouTube goes. Like, he can't come out and announce to say, hey, I'm going, because then everybody will go before him. You know what I'm saying? So he'll just show up.
The Nick at Night.
The Nick at Night on that.
Legacy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he do need to, but for me personally, and I'm not trying to shade monograms, but she needs to be filing bankruptcy. That white man said something that stuck in my brain. He said, don't wait till you get a judgment. File bankruptcy now.
Who, Tasha K?
Attorney.
Lawyer?
Yeah, he said file bankruptcy now so they can help you restructure your business and bring Megan Thee Stallion people, since they are quote unquote trying to be a creditor, bring and try to negotiate a deal.
That's public records, right? Did anyone look to see if she did it already? Or
I don't think she hired them yet, because that's public record. If she would have filed bankruptcy, somebody would have been talked about it, because that's public record.
Okay.
She didn't file. She needs to stop trying to list. Okay, if Tasha K give you this law firm in Florida, you need to call them, because the law firm, I think, is based out of Florida, and your case is in Florida. So you need to talk to that bankruptcy attorney. It makes sense. You got the money to file. I will file. I won't make it easy for Megan. And when she filed, she could file, because a lot of people said Tasha K couldn't file. They were saying all that stuff. That's all. Listen to these people on YouTube and these subscribers. But she filed. If she filed, it can help her, because it helped Tasha. We thought that Tasha K would have to pay millions right then and there, and she was going to go to jail. She filed bankruptcy, and she paying a monthly payment. Can't mention Cardi B name, and it was the best deal ever. But when she tried to do her own thinking and hire Olga, and that was it, and messed her up. Tasha K would have been in a better space, mentally and financially.
I think Larry reached out her, allegedly, in my opinion, because Olga was his attorney, correct?
Yeah, I think it was Tasha K attorney first.
Oh.
And Tasha K recommended Olga to Larry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying all that type of stuff. And then if I move in with Rico and then we go to the gym, go all that type of stuff, I want Rico to see another side instead of him just being in the house and all that type of stuff. We go get a haircut and all that type of stuff. Because you know me, I know how to raise funds. I help us raise funds and stuff like that, and do a wish list and all that type of stuff. Get us a bed and all that type of stuff to really help, to be a help for him. They said no, it's the other way. No, it's not the other way around. Tasha knew Olga first. I think Tasha knew Olga first, and Tasha K recommended Olga to Larry Reid. Because then Tasha K said her.
I feel Larry introduced her.
Yeah, because she recommended Olga to Larry. Because when Larry was talking about it with Con, she said, she recommended Olga. She do a good job, and I had to pay some stuff and all that type of stuff, yeah. And then this whole situation with Larry Reid's supporter, he said he going to the courthouse for Megan Thee Stallion, and they're gonna pick up that same traction. Armon got to go. He's the star. He built up a solid foundation. He is the star. Where he go, the entire sector goes, and they're gonna talk. I'm sorry, nobody had picked up that baton yet. When it comes to stuff like that, we got the little psycho out there in California. He's too busy trying to get into Hollywood, and he's too busy doing all the time. He goes to be a superstar as an actor. He tried to do it, but he don't do it right. Armand strategized. Listen, he strategized. He was close to the courthouse, did the content.
Yeah.
All of them YouTubers followed him. I'm telling you, he was there. Next thing I know, Tita Dell showed up. Make It Make Sense showed up. Lovely T showed up at the end. Nick at Night, she won. Child, I'm not gonna know no jokes about Nick at Night because I love. Because if I do the jokes, they tell Nick block me, and you know what I'm saying. I can't say the jokes I'm over these YouTube because I used to be ruthless. But Nick did reach out to one of my subscribers. She said, I'm praying for Wiley. He's going through his thing, and I do appreciate Nick for that. She said I'm praying for him when I was going through my mental break episode. I went to an episode. It was a mental breakdown. I would have to live with that for the rest of my life. And it's because it's my story, but I have to live for the rest of my life. They said no, he had Olga on to return it and have not used anything like how Tasha. No, it was Tasha K. Listen, I know what I heard, Tiffany. Are you a fan Larry Reid, she said that Tasha K recommended. Okay, now what you want to say, Icon? I'm sorry.
No worries. I was just calling because the Nicki Minaj and the Cardi B. I mean, I think anybody would have put out a record. If I'm hot, and I know you're not. So why not put out a record right after you to see who's the real? You feel me? I think it's genius because Cardi B, she's not up there like that. In my humble opinion, Nicki Minaj has bars.
Nicki Minaj,
I'm not a bar.
Yeah, as a rap, as a Nicki is very good. Cardi just don't have it. I'm telling you, this album, Icon, when you listen to the album, is it better?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, you haven't heard it yet? Wow.
No.
I'm surprised.
And there's no shade. I put that on I have not heard it yet.
I'm surprised you didn't go to her meet and greets that she did in New York. She did a couple, right?
No, I have not. I'm not a Cardi B fan.
Yeah. It ain't better.
She humble herself.
Yeah, it ain't better than her first album. I'm just being real. It ain't better than her first album, but man, like she definitely needs to humble herself. Like Nick at Night, somebody said Nick at Night. I like Nick covers. Yeah, Nick is good. Instead of agree with Icon, why not give her some competition? I get it, and I understand it. But I just want people to have. But Nicki wasn't ready. What Nicki should have did, and it would have been iconic. Nicki should have dropped the same week Cardi B dropped and be like, who got the most support? That would be iconic. But saying 6 months later, I'm like, child, please. It's because these other artists, and it's somebody else that people not that people need to keep an eye on, that she's really gaining traction. What is her name? Glorilla. Glorilla is a threat. And people sleeping on Glorilla. And she have been having bops. Like Glorilla have been having bops. I don't know if she released an album yet, because I know it was an EP or probably a mixtape. So when Glorilla release her album, I think it's going to sell. Glorilla definitely. But Sexy Red kind of fell off. I'm not trying to be shady, but to me, I think Sexy Red fell off. I think she fell off.
She was talking about all them like STDs, lipstick, and all that.
Yeah, she fell off. She fell off because as she had some bops, but then she kind of fell off and stuff like that. And then she dealt with a lot of jailbirds, thugs, and all that type of stuff. She kind of fell off.
All of them.
No, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I think it would have been iconic for Nicki to drop in the same week. It could be Armon because I think he said that. If he said that, wow, that
would have been shade.
That would have been good though. It's good for the culture. That's good. That's good for the moneymaker. That will make Cardi B work hard. That will make Nicki work hard. Nicki do her meet and greets. Cardi do her meet. I don't even think Nicki does meet and greets like that. Does she do meet and greets inside albums now? She didn't do that for the last album.
I think she had it for her concert. She had like special tickets.
Yeah, because I know she don't do. I'm talking about when the last time she went to a record store and signed albums. She didn't do that for Queen.
That was probably back in the days.
Yeah, that's probably back in the day. But Cardi worked hard. Cardi worked hard to promote the album. And a lot of these people don't sell because they don't do that to their fans. Make these people buy your records and meet them so they can sign the record. I don't care if they throw it in the trash. But just sign the record and stuff like that. Like, honestly, it's dope. Like, come on. Like, I'm still, and I would love to go to Brandy concert, Brandy and Monica concert. But all that, and I hope Brandy releases a new album. She'd be smart, right on the tour, just drop a new album.
I agree.
Drop a new album.
That's the best time when you go on tour. You're supposed to promote.
Absolutely.
So.
Facts. And I love it because that's gonna be a moneymaker. Now, let me say this, and I know I'm gonna be shady, but Gladys Knight, she needs to retire. I saw a video of her. She didn't know the words.
But she's older now.
She's old, and you can tell she didn't know the words to Midnight Train to Georgia. And her background singers have to take over and guide off the stage. And I'm like, just let that woman retire. Like, I don't want to be doing YouTube at 80-something years old. Yeah. I want to be traveling and living it up, or just in my house reading a nice book and watching a nice movie, listening to music. I don't want to be breaking stories at 80. She needs to retire. Absolutely not. Like she up there, and then she couldn't even hardly move on the stage. And I said, she need a chair. And you can tell she's confused, and they trying to hide it. And let me tell y'all why I noticed it. Really, that she could have debunked this. You see, she didn't go on that press tour when they went on that press tour. Gladys Knight wasn't there because you would have saw it. She would have saw it on the Breakfast Club. Gladys Knight wasn't there.
But can you say Gladys Knight did better on Versus?
I think Gladys Knight was okay on Versus. Like it wasn't really a decline on Versus like that. But I think now, because if you have some type of dementia and you have all that, it get worse over time. Little stuff, and you see it that she's just not there. You see it. Like when her son said that, I said, as me being a person that worked in healthcare, been around people with dementia and all time, I said she got it. You could tell. You could tell she's weaker and all that stuff. And her husband is money hungry. It's money hungry. She shouldn't be on those stage singing at 80-some years old. Patty need to retire. Like, ain't nowhere in the world I want to see all these old women on stage barely can move. And who's the other lady? Shaka Khan. She couldn't even hardly sing her record. She want the fans to sing. I don't want to be paying all this money.
Patty too?
Yeah, Patty needs to retire. It's time. She can't even hit them high notes. She up there. When this lady got up there trying to sing "Where Them Fans At," I said, Patty, that's not your song. Girl, stick to your hits. Yeah. I know Barbara Walters was breaking stories at 80. She was on television. But look how she went. She got that dementia. And at the end, she didn't even know who she was.
Okay.
Somebody went to visit Barbara Walters, and the man was like, talk to her chief of staff. She said, "Do you think she gonna remember who I was?" Probably not. You have to live life, but when you get to your golden years, retire. I'm so tired of seeing people in their 80s and 90s still trying, like these political people. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah. They're supposed to be retiring soon. So.
Yeah, retire. Look at Joe Biden. He spent all that time. He can't even hardly do speeches. I said he's sick. He can't do it. He's old. He's declining, and he got that cancer. They trying to get. He trying. Huh?
Can you say the same thing about Trump? Because you remember Trump.
The same thing about Trump. You can see his age is catching on. He's ranting more. It just like Trump. He's ranting more. He's trying to play all that golf. He can't move like that, like he could. Even in Kamala Harris' book, President Biden was supposed to wear a boot on his foot. He messed up his foot. And he's supposed to wear a boot, and he refused to wear it. That's why it messed up how he walked and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's just sad all around, man. I'm just so tired of where's the young people at? Let them take the reins. Even like when I see Jesse Jackson in a wheelchair, when I see all this, I'm like, retire. Let the next generation take over. Sit down somewhere. You did enough. Now it's time for people that's younger to take the reins and to do all the type of stuff. When I was looking at Africa and I'll be seeing all these African people, these African presidents be 80, 90 some years old, like that's crazy. Somebody said Casanat hit sub goal 1 million. I'm glad he did. Shout out to Casanat. I'm glad he did. And they paying that phone and now he making money. And I'm glad he got his friends. I would love to be on Casanat platform. They can call me Grandpa. I would love to. I had a dream that was on his podcast.
I think he's from Yonkers or Mount Vernon.
Yeah, because before he became famous, he had roaches and rats in his apartment going live. You see the roaches and stuff like that. Now look at him now. Look at the success now.
Mm-hmm.
He making millions of dollars per month. And I like how he don't talk about how much money he make. I like that. That's smart because people be trying to count your pockets, but he make money per month. I would love to be on his podcast. You would be a fool not to be on his podcast. Like Mariah Carey, she should have went on a podcast in a bikini and start singing. Like she was so boring on there. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
But she's a diva. They should have. Mariah Carey team and Kai team should have talk more.
They should have had her up there singing and let Kai Cenat be up there dancing to the groove into the song or something like that. Like her just sitting in that chair. I felt that was the most stupidest dry. My favorite person that did on his stream was Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans was the best. Marlon Wayans was able to keep up with the chat. He was entertaining. He was more entertaining than Ray J. Like he did that. He understood the assignment. But I think some people they get starstruck. They don't know what to do because that's foreign to them.
Yeah.
But Mariah, whoever scheduled that, like, come on now, that ain't making his fans buy your record. Like, it's just trash. Did you listen to Mariah Carey album? I'm just curious.
No, I have not.
Okay, wow. Icon don't listen to nobody. He just he sure be at where the people is at. He don't listen to no album. But she got an album out.
After that, I don't care.
Oh my God. You is crazy.
No, but I want to be talking about music, Wiley. I just want to say this. Is I like the Kiki, a little shady, but I really don't have no issue with Armon. I'm glad you guys are able to, bygones be bygones, and you guys are working it out day by day. You're doing your thing. I was listening to my music while I was going to work this morning, and guess what came on? Remind You.
Oh.
And just jamming, in my head, and I'm like, Wiley really was promoting his song.
Remind You is my song.
That's my song, and I really purchased the song. It's no hate.
Because I can see. This is why I'm different than these new haters of Armon Wiggins, where they've been haters forever. They don't talk about his success. Like, it's not a well balanced. It's just a hate train. But that Remind You song, I told him, I'm gonna tell him again, it needs to do a video.
Yeah.
It needs to be a video. I would love them to put either a man in a video or a female in the video. It doesn't matter. But that song need a video. That's a dope record.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dope record. I played it forever. I used to play songs on station like crazy. And that Deposit Your Check, you guys got over 100,000 views. That's dope for an independent artist. Because some independent artists only get 5 views, 10 views. They got over 100,000 views. That's dope. And he said, I wanted a car, like whatever car that's in there he wanted, he got it. He owned. Mm-hmm. So that's a blessing. Like, people can sit there and they hate all day. You can just hate and stuff like that. I'm just glad you said you don't have no problems with him. And most people don't have no problems. And I knew personally you didn't have problems with him at all. You just had your opinion, being kiki and being shady. It wasn't that serious where you show up to an event and throw coffee on them or
or stalk the guy.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got people over there that was over there. And see, this is the thing. See, Armon Wiggins had a friend, right? They both he brought him on the platform. He was there. This man started trashing Armon. Now, mind you, I got friends that he put on, got his crew. That person could have been there and done it, but he was so jealous of Armon, he wanted to do it. And over there, and he's struggling. He didn't have to struggle. Like, how can you struggle? You was around the king of this stuff. Like,
the formula was right in front of you.
He's right there. He's right there, and you messed up. And then this man had the audacity to say out of them booty lips, I made Armon. Because how do you make him and you can't make yourself? And if you made him, where's your other star? That don't make sense. Like, what are you talking about? And so, but you were right there. Like, if it was me, I promise to God is my witness. If I was there, so Armon allowed me to move him, and I stayed with him for 6 months. Around him doing shows. We are having. I guarantee you, I will be in a better place financially and a better place career-wise because it would be dope. It would be dope. Oh, absolutely.
But it's no say, Wiley Armon. Because I used to watch him a long time too. Hashtag, you remember?
Oh yeah, hashtag here. Hashtag record.
When you're in the building.
Hashtag here. Yes.
And when you drinking margaritas in the can or whatever them drinks was.
He would drink the margaritas. He would go live. He was like, "Wow, we about to go on Uval. We would be on there having a good time." Like, and we had some iconic show. Like they say, y'all personalities flow very well because I knew how to take that passenger side, and then if I had to take the driver's seat, I'm okay with that. But you had to be. Most people can't do that. But I love it. If you have to lead it, let me throw in my couple of jokes. All that type of stuff. I'll never forget it. We did a show This was so funny. The bullshit Bell show, to mind you, I'm blowing up a condom. I'm putting lube all over my face, water over me. We was just, it was so funny. The people was laughing. It was very entertaining. We just had a great show. Like creatively, he's just a great. We just flow very well. So when his friend went on there, remember him? Period. What the period? Period. Poo. And he would repeat himself, and I would get mad because I'm like, dude, like you are getting a golden opportunity to be on the main stage, and you can't even develop an opinion. And now when you go on his show, I can't watch it because it take him 3 days and 3 nights to get to this point.
No, seriously.
And he begs.
I tried to get the chance. No shade. He just kept begging and begging. That was a turn up to me. But you want to know what? Armon did try to help him, but from when I watched the show with both of them, he could. His friend couldn't hold the audience.
He couldn't.
And there's no shade.
He couldn't. He couldn't hold it. He couldn't hold it. He couldn't. He couldn't. See, I'm coming in with experience, and I'm coming in with, I know how to joke, and we know how different stuff. I love it. He couldn't do it. He just don't have it. And he would get so mad, even when he had a whole series. Now that should have ended me then. The series. He couldn't even deliver that right. The quality was bad. The connection was bad. It was bad. He didn't have nobody to help him out, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't deliver it. Now I could have did a series on him because it was a lot of allegations. Armon said this. And we didn't do that because I'm like, I don't know. I know all that type of stuff. I don't watch his show, but when my producer said that, he said I created Armon because I made him. I'm like, no, you did not make him. Me and Armon was doing shows before. I didn't even know this person existed. I didn't even know he existed. He just showed up later. We were just so like, come on now. And Armon have been doing stuff. My Shady Rainbow, he went viral in the mall when he chased the dude. And he chased it was like a fight or something. And I think the girl was stealing, and he was like, record a live. He was chasing her in the mall from a secret location. Yes, in a post nightclub, he interviewed one of the victims there. Even it was one of the white guys. He would get the girls drugged up, meth. White dude. He interviewed one of the victims' mother. He wasn't even talking about. He wasn't even talking about celebrity. It was all LGBT based. It was a mess. They couldn't stand Armon Wiggins. So Armon Wiggins always had people that couldn't stand his opinion. They couldn't stand his guts. But he had something special. And you see it, the glow up, the style, the charisma. Most people don't have that charisma. But his friend, if I was him, I would have been Armon Wiggins' cameraman. Yeah. He could have been a cameraman, you know what I'm saying? But he went on there trash. Now, you knew Armon for a long time, but when Armon shared this on his publicly, that he been jealous of him for a long time. You could tell, you could see it now. And all the people that went over there destroyed the relationship. He allowed them people to gaslight his insecurities. They're not over there no more. Chelsea not over there. Remember that? Tasha K not over there.
She not over there no more.
Jaguar Wright not over there. No. All the people that you allow to get in your back and to break up the friendship, they're not over there. Your friend, Jaguar Wright, she went over there to the Armon Wiggins show. Tasha K and Armon have a cordial relationship and stuff like that. You did all this stuff and boom. And then Armon and Storm cool and stuff like that. And another thing you got to do, you got to be careful too. When you take other people's beefs and they make up and they get cool. He didn't know how to drop it. If he was smart, he could have just dropped it and got cool with Armon. He got cool with Storm. Storm could have came on this platform just like Storm used to go over there to I don't know if he still do it. We go over there to the Witch platform and so that type of stuff. But yeah, I remember that. But Armon, I don't think he's trying to be like Kim Barbie. Kim Barbie is doing. His whole identity is Cardi. Yeah. And that's so thing. Hopefully too that he have a successful, because some people are just be known to work in Hollywood and stuff like that. And Cardi B makes some good money. I hope that he's getting paid good money to do that. I pray he gets the good money, because sometimes celebrities use you and don't pay you what you're worth. Because I remember Glorilla wanted somebody to work for $13 an hour. I think it was like $12.50, $13 an hour, and she wanted all that work done. I said, that ain't worth it. But somebody that's young, that don't have a lot of bills, that want to think long term, maybe should take it and help get in the door, and you can work for other celebrities, you know what I'm saying, that can pay you more. But yeah, oh man, but it was so good hearing your voice. I know you've been out and about in these streets and stuff, and thank you for the whole Rico stuff. You was boots on the ground, and you was there. You followed him on the bus, so and I felt for Rico. Because Rico was like, I was gonna walk to I'm like, that long walk, and you said it was a
long walk.
It was a long walk.
Bus ride was long.
Because New York is a big city, and I'm so glad that you was there for him. I will never forget it. I'm like, wow, you were there for him.
Show.
You were there, and we brought that story on the Wiley show.
You didn't even ask me to go.
Like you were like, oh, that's the thing. I didn't even think to ask you. I'm like, what? Like, oh my gosh! I'm like, he's there, whatever. And they were talking about it all this stuff. Like, you know, the B sector, that's family. So I can come on the B sector, talk, and then leave and stuff like that. It's family in the B sector.
Yeah.
It's family because who was that? Fabe said she did a meet and greet, and I'm happy that she did a meet and greet.
But it's no say you brought Flybae out from the back, because since you mentioned her name, she started coming back on YouTube.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I was like, we need all the old school people to come back and stuff like that, because like it's only one person get like it's Lemon gets all of Tracy don't do it no more. She go on Lemon Panel, so he pays her. So make your money. Lemon Panel. I like King Romanos. He's gorgeous. I like his show. Very entertaining. But he don't go. He's not that consistent because he works. I think he do grant writing. He do a good corporate job. He makes good money. But I wish he can post more in the B sector and stuff. But he posts every blue moon now. Then the other girl, Ness, she got a job. So she can't post like that like she used to. J Dunn, I watch her. Sometimes I watch her and stuff. I see they be still talking about J Dunn and stuff like that. I love J Dunn. You know what I'm saying? J Dunn and I go way back. We disagree because I like the B sector. She liked the old school B sector. And then she said these people ain't B sector, but these are new talent, just like WWE. You got new wrestlers on the scene. This is a new era. And she's holding it down in this new era. Even VS don't even post like that. I'll be trying to look for her videos. She don't even post like that.
Yeah, she said I came up on a come up or something. Don't quote me, but she said she's not going to be posting like that.
Yeah, she don't be posting like that. So I'm like, what's going on? So you have no choice but to look at the new people. QB don't be posting like that like you used to. I'm hearing that Lady Nika, she was in a hospital, or she had a camera slip and a Vilago was showing, and they exposed that. You know, when you have camera slips, Lipstick Alley will get your picture and blast it all around the internet. Who else? Of course, Jay Wilson go live. You know, Uncle Tim.
Yeah, he goes to the gym at night and work out.
He goes to the gym he claimed he goes to the gym at night. He go live at the gym and then eat burgers during the day. And then Uncle Tim talk about Jay Wilson a lot. That's his content.
Uncle Tim don't go live so often.
No, Uncle Tim is up in age. He be writing books and dogs or something. He don't have the energy to be going live like that. You know, he be walking up and down them stairs with that dog. His kneecaps be all twisted up.
Old age saying Miss Thing, that it just be a key.
It'd be a key, yeah. Absolutely. So yes, I don't know why I brought up King Roman News. I like watching him. I don't like watching. I go to Lemon Channel. He's dope. He's fun. But I like people on camera. I'm sorry. I still enjoy people on camera. Even though I haven't been on camera lately. When I get a haircut, I'm going to come on camera so y'all can see me. But I haven't seen him on camera yet a lot. He's
for Lemon?
Yeah, Lemon. And then he bring all of those people on his platform.
Yeah, on his platform. So much, but want to be so many people.
It'd be so many people, and then I'm like, oh, this is draining. This is too much. All the people. Now, if it was one person at a time, two at a time, where you can have like a $4, then I will pay more attention to it. I'm just being honest. Somebody said Jay Wilson is cruising the locker room at the gym. They're saying Wiley go to trade school. Okay. I mean, nursing school would be good because nursing school is a good trade to have. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, the Limit Show is like a circus. It is, but people be tuning in and be watching and stuff like that. But I haven't been when the last time he went live because I usually get the notifications. I don't go in the chat because I don't be want to because people get mad when you don't talk to them in the chat. Because I be trying to hear the stuff and comment and they be like, hey Wiley, I'm mad at you. You didn't speak. Like one person asked me a question about people in the chat they ain't see, and I didn't answer the question because I'm like, I don't like to get into who you don't see because that's not none of my business, right?
Yeah.
So they was like, this is why I don't donate to you YouTubers. Well, okay. Congratulations. Happy birthday. You didn't donate. I ain't gonna lose an ounce of sleep, honey. And it ain't gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna be like $4 or $5. They act like they give me $5 million or something. I'm like, I'm not gonna ask you everything you want to ask. This. If you want to find out where these people are at, go search the internet. They still on the internet. They still at you ask them questions, stuff like that. I don't have time to be asking all type of questions. Oh yeah, she have left. Yeah, Tracy, she do platform. She goes on other people's platforms. So I miss her doing shows by herself. But she go over there because he pays her. He pays her on the platform and stuff like that. And she got a job too, I heard.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but yes.
Yeah, she got a job. Then it's this new person on the B Sector called B Sector Cartoons. They saying that he's AI. But his show is funny. I'll be watching his show. And I like his because it's short and sweet. I'll be looking for Rico to say something on there, but you know Rico. He'll be posting on, let me go on here. He'll be posting on there, and the next thing you know, give me a second. He'll be posting on there, and then you won't see him for about 5 days or something. I don't know how Rico getting beefs with people. Oh, he was watching, look at Rico. He was watching Beauty and Black. Oh, both of us need a haircut. I'm gonna have to upgrade Rico. We both gonna get haircuts, okay? We can take pictures, couples goals. Oh, I have so many plans.
How barbershops in New York?
It's a lot of barbershops in New York. Absolutely. Definitely. We're gonna have couples goal. Oh no, my bad. Nick at Night is back. Nick at Night, not Nick at Night. Lady Nika is back. She said unhinged and drunk. She did an hour episode, so she back on the YouTube. So she ain't in the hospital with her lupus because sometimes she be in the hospital. She out dragging people. Let me see who else on here. Give me a second. Who else in the B-side? That's it. That's all I do.
Barbara still go live frequently or no?
Miss Barbara go live with 2 people.
No, Mother.
Oh, she go live every blue moon. Let me see when the last time she went live. Let me see. Because sometimes she's not that consistent like she used to. Treasure Lane. Yeah, the last time he went live was 2 weeks ago.
But he have multiple channels though.
You're so
channel,
you are so right. Let me see his other channel. Let me see. Is this the one? Spillerboy TV. When did I say went on that channel? Okay, the Spillerboy channel. Oh wait, he very active on this channel. He went live 9 hours ago.
Okay.
He said just cleaning up YouTube is very real, begging and all. We go big over there. We go big over there. You better not even big. You better ask. They do donate over there to be certain child. If you in the pocket, child, he on his live eating ice cream. Eating an ice cream stick. I'm like, why does this man go outside and go live? Child, but that's just
outside of his house.
Yes, I love it though. I love it. I've been trying to get into the beef with this man. He do not want to get on the panel with me at all. Lord, and they be so stuck with stuff that I said about them in the past. And I'd be like, I apologize. He won't accept my apology. I guess he want to still be mad. Well, he just have to still be mad.
Brother Jay too. Well, you remember he did not want you on the panel, and then
and I was gonna go on the panel when who got beat up? Somebody got beat up. Oh my gosh, who got beat up? oh, what was that man? I can't think of his name. The
Mm.
man bust him in the head. Castro. Yeah. And so I was gonna go on that line, but Jay Wilson like to cut people off. Like he talks down to people on this planet. Like he'll bring you up just to get the numbers, but he just gonna do most of the talking. And I'm not about to do that.
Exactly.
Unless I'm really, really feeling it. And then I'll be like, Rico, don't go over there to his channel because you ain't gonna do nothing to be the next Castro where he talk down to you and then mute your mic and then boot you off there once he got the numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, you right about him doing gym workout. Let me see if he actually inside the gym. Yeah, he inside the gym.
What gym is it? Can you make it out? Is it
Not a fitness.
Okay.
I'm happy in the gym. I can't wait to get back in the gym. They got plenty of gyms in New York.
Yeah.
I love, because Jay wants to go get a coin. And that queen, so she still don't be listening to me. I told her, stop going on to people's platforms and do your own platform. Yes, I finished Beauty in Black, and let me tell you, it was good, but Tyler Perry, he need better writers. Because Tyler Perry be having people doing 8 or 9 pages in the script a day, and he be having long dialogue. And I don't like it. It's to me, it's crazy. I want it where, like when I watched that movie, what was that? Boaz? What was that? Root and Boaz? You could tell that Tyler Perry did not write the script because they did not have long scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tyler Perry writes something, I could tell it's very long. So where are we going? I'm going to the store. So what do you say? What store you going? Where you going? Like it'd be a long, drawn out scene, and I don't like it. I don't like. I want you to get to the meat and potatoes and don't be let it be so long. But that's how Tyler Perry write. I guess that's how he write. And it's like a turn off. But Beauty and Back, I watch it because I'm like, ain't nothing else to watch. I watch everything else. I'm gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Beauty and Black. Did you see Beauty and Black? You probably didn't even watch Beauty and Black.
Of course, I watched it in one day.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. You see, I came to join you. I came to lead you. Like when I tell you, Kimmy is definitely came out being a beast when she did her research about the company. I'm like, there you go. But it's good. I like it. Tyler Perry definitely had another number one. Did you see the Boaz movie, Root and Boaz, the new one that came out? Now, Tyler Perry did not write the movie. He produced it, and it was shot at his studio. That just came out yesterday.
No, I haven't seen that. That's on Netflix?
That's on Netflix. Yeah, that's on Netflix. It's the number one movie on Netflix now. Because, they always, anything that Tyler Perry is associated with is going to go to number one.
Yeah.
His fans, it's called Ruth, like Ruth, and Boaz. It's like the story. Okay. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is it a movie or
it's a movie?
Okay. Yeah,
it's a movie. It's a movie. Yes. So, man, I said I was going to be up for an hour. I'm almost up for 2 hours. Thank God. I know y'all get y'all content today. And I know y'all going to watch the replay because I don't have to.
Wait, before I let you go, because I do have to get off the line. But how did you think T.S. Madison did in the first season?
She did good.
Wait, she did good?
She did good in the first season. She did good. And she did good. T.S. Madison's character was good. I'm not even going to shade her. And I even like her character in the, what was the name of that movie? The one with Gabrielle Union. Oh, my God. And she was like, my peacock, Taraji. Wait a minute. What was the name of that movie with Gabrielle Union? Taraji Beatrice. Oh, my God. Taraji, my peacock. What was the name of that movie?
I forgot the name.
The Perfect Find. It was in 2023, The Perfect Find. Oh my God. She did that. She did. I'm loving it that she had her act. I'm not going to hate. I did not like that other movie she did. It was trash.
With the white
with the white people. I didn't like it. It was, she wasn't really I didn't like the script. I like, but she got her bag. She making her coins. I'm happy that she get into acting. But Tyler Perry is messy. He knows she friends with Monique. So Tyler Perry told T.S. Madison, well, you need to talk to Monique. I'm like, why she got to talk to Monique? And I get it, y'all, friend, but I ain't got to talk to her about that. But I'm glad Monique was like, sis, do your thing. We still cool. You ain't got to talk to, get my permission, like, all that type of stuff. But Tyler Perry is messy for even asking her to ask, to even let Monique know that you're doing the show. Like, just you being messy. And Tyler Perry can clear that thing up with Monique and make a lot of money on Monique because he did lie on her.
Yeah, it was gonna take.
He lied and said that she was difficult to work with, and they never had a deal, and it harmed her career. It harmed her career, but she's still making ends meet because she can act. I mean, she can act and she can do good on the comedy set. So
you did that movie with Lee Daniels.
Huh? Yeah, with the movie with Lee
And
Daniels. Oh yeah, absolutely. She did good in the Reading. What other movie that she did good? I think she got another movie coming out. She's really talented. I don't care what.
On Netflix, that lost it.
She was. She was in that her comedy special.
The one that we seen you.
Oh yes, I saw the picture. Wait a minute, oh my God!
I remember you was live and one of your producers called in. Like, wow, I see you.
They said,
and I went to go.
And one of my friends like, Wiley, I haven't talked to this person in a long time. They see me on Netflix. I'm like, what? Yeah, this was like when Monique did her special. I went and I love Monique. To get me out the house, I really have to be a fan of you. To get me out the house to support, because I don't support everybody. To get me out of the house, I really have to support you. I really have to be a fan of you to get me out the house. And then what was the other show that was on Netflix? I'm trying to find the other stick. I forgot the name of it. It was that young couple. Y'all know the name of it. That black couple when they was in love, and it was a series. I can't think of the name of the series. I'm trying to find it. The Night Agent was good. The Lincoln Lawyer was good too. The Lincoln Lawyer was really good.
Okay.
The Lincoln Lawyer. What else did I watch? The Doc. It's called The Doc. DLC was good.
Okay.
I've been watching all type of stuff on here because I feel like if somebody gave me their password to watch some stuff, I'll be on it. And Tubi, I'll be watching a lot of stuff on Tubi as well. Yeah, but this was dope, man. I was not expecting this to be a long episode like this, but thank you, Icon.
All right.
I wasn't expecting, but I'm glad it was. So I'm like, when you get to talking and get juicy, and we get to talking to somebody like time be moving. Thank you.
No
The
problem.
Resident, I love it. I didn't never could get into Grey's Anatomy, but SWAT, I love watching SWAT. That's like Designated Survivor. I watched that entire series. The Family Business, I watched that. Prison Break.
I love the Blacklist. I watched that twice.
Yeah, the Blacklist is good. The Blacklist was good. I gotta finish some episodes of the Blacklist. All America Homecoming was good. The Jamie Foxx was good. 0 Day. That movie was good.
Oh yeah,
that series,
the president.
Yeah, that was good. Wayward, WAYWARD is good.
Okay.
That's on Netflix. Wayward is good. I'm telling y'all, man, it be some good stuff over here on Netflix. And it's the super. What was the name of this super movie? Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my phone here. I forgot the name of it. Oh, what is the name of it? I forgot the name of it. But it's based out of London in the UK. They have superpowers. These black people got these superpowers. That was so good. I'm trying to find it, you guys. Let me go down to sci-fi. I think it's on the sci-fi. It's a superhero movie. I think it's on the sci-fi. Let me see. I think Black Lightning was good. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. I want y'all to watch it. Oh, I can't think of it. I forgot the name of it. I'm trying to find it.
Did you answer someone's question? They said, "What's the Blacklist is on Netflix?"
The Blacklist on Netflix. Why y'all talk about Uppity House? I've never seen Uppity House. I think she got a clean house. I never seen it. I think she be trolling y'all. So y'all can talk about her.
But
Man,
while I'm out to jump in the bushes,
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh, Supercell. Supercell. Baby, that show icon is lit. It's only 6 episodes. It's good.
okay.
When I tell you, I saw that on Facebook and they said watch show, I'm like, y'all need to watch it. Okay, icon, thank you.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your night, morning.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I've been alone. Won't you help me?
Please leave your message.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, I didn't know if you were still up because man, Icon just got to talking and talking and talking.
Oh yeah, I was I was listening to the show. Um First, how you been doing?
Yeah, great.
Good, good, good. So about the topics, I don't feel that I don't think Armand is jealous of Kim Barbie. But do I feel like there may be like some underlying tension as far as who would, because I'm pretty sure if things didn't go as it did, I think he would have definitely loved to have that position, especially working for a music label, you know. But I do feel like it's some underlying tension because I feel like Armand probably feel like Kim Barbie played the hand of the mess, but in hindsight, Cardi B was really never his friend. You know, she just liked to keep him in the pocket just to be able to spread a narrative because his opinion is very impactful. Just like the other day when Cardi B dropped a feature on Young Thug record, he put out a narrative that Nicki Minaj's husband is beating her and she pays for everything. Now all the blogs are kind of like running with that narrative. So I felt like she just kept him in the back pocket, just to, just on some like bloggers, just to have a blogger in her pocket. I don't think she was really friends with him because if so, then you know Kim Barbie having that recording in his back pocket, he wouldn't have been able to to expose that. But I don't think I think Armand attitude or anger should be towards Cardi and not Kim Barbie. Kim Barbie is only doing what he told, which is he's his puppet master is Cardi. Um, what else you guys talked about? As far as like the music goes, right now, Cardi B is still at #1 on iTunes. Mariah Carey album just dropped, which is #2. I will be listening to the Mariah Carey album. I did not know Mariah Carey was. Mariah Carey is something else. I love it, but I feel like if any other artist would try to have that same attitude like Mariah Carey, they would eat her up. But I am going to be listening to the Mariah Carey album right now. That's number 2. Doja Cat is number 3. I do not feel like Nicki Minaj was being shady when she announced that she's dropping another album in March. I mean, if you blink your eyes 3 times super fast, you'll already be in 2026. I mean, it's about to be October, for God's sake. Like, this year has went by so fast. Cardi B album, I did listen to Cardi B album. Out of 24 tracks, I probably say only like about 5. All the tracks pretty much say the same thing, just on different beats. I am curious on what Bia album is gonna sound like, what Bia is gonna be saying back. She got an album that's coming out real soon, so I'm excited. I'm glad that all the rap girls are coming out to play. I feel like they should have did this in the summer, but I'm glad everybody's coming out. I'm gonna try to listen to Doja Cat album because people saying it's really good. So we'll see what happens. But I'm kind of curious how long Cardi B album "Am I the Drama" is going to last at the number 1 spot. And that's pretty much all I have to say.
With me, I'm glad that you had put a point across. With me personally, I think. Did you say you're gonna listen to Mariah Carey album, or you already listened to it?
Yeah, I am. I'm a Mariah Carey fan. I love Mariah Carey. Like, I like her music.
Please let me know how you feel about it, because I'm like, I don't really feel this song.
Well, you know, it's gonna have oh boy that did at what's his name, Austin Park or something like that.
That song was garbage.
Well, he's pretty much like, I want to say he wrote and produced this whole new album. So I was kind of questioning why Mariah is even dating him, because that boy is so young. He is young as hell.
She loved
him. So
him.
I'm just like, are you dating this boy to help you with your album? Like, what you got going on? But I'm gonna mind my business on that for now. But yeah, I don't know. She just looked too old to be dating him. I mean, I'm not age shaming or anything, but I'm definitely gonna listen to it.
No, you have a right to it. I feel that way too. Because they had asked her a question, or wasn't on Gayle King. It's like, he like, oh my hand. She didn't want to get into if they were dating. I'm like, if you haven't,
if you dated him, you dated him. But I think she wanted. I don't think she wanted to confirm it, because he has her hand. He has his hand in that whole album. So I think maybe they just didn't want to distract.
She should have went back to She should have went back to what's dude's name? Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that Mimi album was really good. Like, yeah, she haven't had a good album in a while. So I feel like she haven't had a good album in a while. So hopefully this album is what is given. She's number 2. So I'm kind of curious. I'm shocked that Doja is at number 3. Because people be gassing up Doja like she's that girl, and how she has like a real stand or a real fan base and all that. And I'm like, for her to just drop and she's at number 3, like how you let Cardi B like sit at the number 1 spot? Like, you Doja Cat. So I'm kind of gagging at that just a little bit, just a smidget. I'm gagged at that because it's Doja Cat. So I don't know. Maybe I don't think people really feeling this whole 80s theme that she has going on. It's kind of all over the place. She got her mama in that one of her videos. So I think I might go look at the video just to give a number, but I don't know. It's not looking too good for Doja. But I wonder if I don't know if Armon's gonna speak on that, because he don't really consider her a rap girl, but I heard she's really rapping on the album.
I love Doja. I love her. Her videos is good.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised. Like, she's number 3. And you know what else? And I'm joking, but no, you don't need to give no opinion about no rap girls. Look what you've done to Erica Banks. You told her to go get her boobs done, and she told her to go get her body done, and now she looked like a penguin.
She did, and so see, no. I get too real with people, and I did that. She listened to it, and then she admitted it. She said, "You always talk crap over, but you listen to my advice." And I said, "You need to get about it because don't nobody really talk about Erica Banks like that." You got to remember, it was about 1 or 2 blogs after Neek interviewed her. I'm sorry, after late. Who was that? Who interviewed Erica Banks? Daytime, Tea Time, and I think Armon interviewed. So nobody else was talking about it. I said she need to get her work done on her body, and she listened. I regret.
Well, that's when she felt. She ended up. I mean, after that, she kind of fell off. She started doing OnlyFans. She ended up doing porn, you know.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff had got leaked on Twitter or X, and I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I looked at it. So she kind of went down that whole like vixen stripper like type of vibe. Like that's her image now. So that rap wasn't selling. Most of the time people from that type of, it's kind of backwards. You don't be a rapper first and then go into OnlyFans. It's normally like stripper OnlyFans then rapper, but she ended up going backwards. But I think it's a lot of that going on because have you seen Glorilla new face?
She got a new face?
Yeah, she got a whole new face. She got something done after. She got something done like after the nose job. Like
see these people be saying they're not insecure and all that type of stuff, and they be very insecure.
Yeah. I mean, like her eyes is a little bit cheekier, her nose a little bit smaller. I think she ended up getting like a face balance where they inject your face and kind of like contour your whole face or whatever.
That's crazy. But, are you kidding me?
Yeah. I feel like Glorilla should have reached out to like Lala Anthony or, you know, reached out to Kim and asked like or Chloe. I feel like if she would have reached out to Chloe, I feel like Chloe probably would have told her like refer her to like a good doctor, because if you look at the pictures before and after for Lala Anthony, you know, it's a big difference. You almost don't recognize her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't think I wouldn't use right any. Now, I don't know. I don't know if she. I don't know who referred her to that doctor. I don't know if she chose somebody in Atlanta to do her nose, but whoever did her nose did a botched job.
Who was that?
They pulled her knot. Glorilla.
Let me get into the nose. I'm looking at her nose now.
She got a nose job.
I think her nose.
Her face. They talked about on the neighborhood talk too with her new face. She told somebody
she look like a whole new person now.
Yeah. I mean, her face don't look the same. I mean, it's obvious she's getting her face done, but I feel like if you're gonna get your face done, you got to get it done settle. You can't just go in there and get the whole shebang and come out like ain't nobody gonna clock your teeth. You got to get little stuff done steadily, and then kind of, But I don't know if she's trying to make herself look like a Chinese woman or not. But they better look at Lil' Kim and look at Cardi B. They better look at how they look. No. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with I don't know why people don't embrace they black features. I mean, her face wasn't bad looking. She just had bad makeup artists. That was it.
Yeah.
If you look at her picture from the BET Awards, she had on, I think it was the BET Awards, she had on like this purple suit outfit, but her makeup, it was casket sharp. Like they put heavy foundation. The makeup was too heavy. The collar was too high up on her neck. And people with short necks cannot wear things that have a high collar on it, because it'll make yourself look like Benzino, head and shoulders. So she just needs a better stylist, and maybe we just kind of lay off going gay men for makeup tips because they're trained themselves to use a heavy hand. They train themselves to use a heavy hand or use heavy makeup. So maybe they should start like getting a woman so they can kind of lighten up on the makeup just a little bit.
But or get an Emmy Award winning makeup artist like Sherry Shepherd got, but you got to pay that money.
Yeah, Sherry makeup is very pretty too. Yeah.
A lot of times too, she got to spend that bread. She be trying to be cheap.
Yeah, or maybe she needs to start getting her makeup artists from Georgia, Atlanta. Maybe she just need a better stylist. I don't think she should have did all that work to her face because it's too obvious. Like it's just too obvious. You don't even look the same. But when people start making money, especially black folks, when people start making a little money, they first thing they do is go to the doctor and start playing with their face and stuff.
Start playing with their face. But when I was watching The Breakfast Club, who was that? Stephanie Mills got a nose job, and Patti LaBelle, I think, got a nose job on lips. Or was it a nose job? They had got some work.
It was all they was the nose, but it was natural looking. I'm pretty sure back in the day they probably said something we wouldn't know. I think Patti LaBelle said something about it, but if you look at their face, it's natural. You see how Patti LaBelle said, I went to her and she referred me to her doctor, and they went to Michael Jackson's doctor. They just said Michael Jackson just went overboard. And I think that's what's going on with Glorilla. I feel like she has that Michael Jackson, Lil' Kim syndrome going on right now. You got Young Thug calling her ugly, and maybe people in the background was calling her ugly, or maybe people didn't mess with her out loud.
It's a lot of insecure people. A lot of them, they need help.
That's sad. Because it's a lot.
Only thing I would invest in, I would go to get some dental work and take an Ozempic. Them would be the two things that I'd be doing. And I may get my eye fixed. If I make good money, or the eye will get fixed. I will get. Well,
Ozempic was fighting. I don't know how it ended, but a lady ended up suing Ozempic because it made her blind. She was using Ozempic to lose weight, and she messed around and lost her vision.
I gotta see, when people say stuff like that, I have to see, did she go to a doctor? Sometimes you got to be, did she go to the doctor to get her regular checkups? You see what I'm saying? Because like when people say stuff like that, you get scared. But what was your underlying factors? What was it that, or was it something? You know what I'm saying? So right. It make it like, because Oprah took a pill. I got to see what Oprah took.
Oprah, you don't remember when Oprah was in the hospital for a very long time because she couldn't, every time she couldn't keep nothing down. She was pooping everywhere, throwing up everywhere from being on that damn Ozempic.
I think she maybe took too much of it.
I know she took too much of it. I agree. Shit. I remember when she was on that stuff, she looked like she was about to fly away in the wind. Serena looking crazy too. Serena, she on that. Well, she got her own little shot that she's
she's promoting. Well, my thing is this: if you already lost the weight, did weight get off of it? Like for me, if I drop down to 200 and 250.
Now, if you use something, I think you should use that Serena brand. I mean, if I'm gonna use it and then go to your doctor's appointments and stuff like that, because and stuff. Yeah, most definitely. I wish they would allow people with Medicaid to take that, but they won't approve. They won't take it with Medicaid. Now you got to be a certain weight limit. You don't meet no. You damn near kind of got to be on that 600 pound.
You got to be like 600. Right, that's what I'm saying. Because my doctor said no, they're not gonna approve it with Medicaid. Like, oh,
yeah.
Take that and in the gym.
People gotta be careful when they be taking them shots. I can always tell when it's natural and when people taking shots. Because when it's not natural, your head is still big. You'll have this small body, but your head is big.
That's true. That's why if you take too much of it, you got it. You can't let it go down too quickly. Like, it got to be like a balance.
Yeah.
Oprah do look good though. No shade. Oprah looks good.
I mean, yeah, I don't think she's taking them shots no more either.
No, it's no need.
Mm-hmm.
It's no need. Oprah doing real good. Who else took it? Serena, she need to stop.
Yeah, she getting too small. I had went to her Instagram the other day because I seen a video of her when she was at the Skims. I think Skim and Nike, they partnered together, and they have Serena Williams as the brand, as the ambassador, and JT as the ambassador. And I seen some behind footage, and I was like, dang, Serena looks like she about to blow away in the wind. So I had to go on her Instagram and go look at her page because I'm like, I know that can't be her, but she's skinny. I think when you just lose so much weight like that, you just got to wear certain clothes because your head just look bigger than your body.
That's true.
It just looks more sickly, you know. Not saying anybody's sick or anything. They was talking about Randy Jackson today. Remember Randy Jackson?
Yeah, Randy Jackson. Yeah. The one was on American Idol.
Yeah, him. They was talking about him today, saying how he lost a lot of weight, like lost more weight than what he already did. But I felt like he looked okay to me. He looked like he reversing in age though. But they was talking about how small he is. I mean, he looks extremely small. But I mean, his hair, you know, he looked nice to me, but he definitely looked like he probably taking Ozempic too.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm very curious of what the rap girl's gonna bring out. Definitely curious.
Me too. I'm definitely curious. Definitely. Man, this was good. I'm so glad.
How's your Oh yeah, one more question. How's your 60-day cleanse going?
It's going good. It's almost at 30 days. We got what, 3 more days and stuff? How many more days we got?
Mm-hmm.
30 days to be here.
I think it's the 27th or the 28th today.
Yeah, it's 27 today. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow will be the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's already the 28th on the East Coast.
Do you feel like anything? Do you feel like it's your higher self? Like,
yeah, like I had talked to somebody that I haven't talked to in a long time. They had offered an opportunity. I'm not gonna get into the opportunity because it didn't come in through yet. But yeah, everything is going good, and I would share some more stuff with y'all. I've been like caught up into my political stuff. I've been like reading Kamala Harris book. I'm almost done with that. But today I have.
Wait, what you been? I mean, I know you probably didn't talked about it already, but you seen what you think about Candace?
You saw Candace?
Everybody saying, what you think? Yeah, because what you think about them saying that the explosion or whatever it was in the mic. Like nobody.
No, like when y'all, she is a conspiracy. Like Candace, she just say anything for clicks and views. They caught the man that did it. His family turned in the man. But Candace, she go live and she just be saying, "Oh, the family never turned him in. He's innocent." I'm like, you just doing that for clicks and views, Ken. She's doing this to garner an audience because before this, nobody was effing. No white folks want effing with Candace. So what she's trying to do is carve out an audience. She's a conspiracy theorist.
Her numbers been up. She been in the M.
Of course, that's why she said all that.
Her numbers been up.
That's why she said all that outlandish stuff to people be saying. I'm like, okay.
So do you think? Because she was saying the reason why she didn't go to the funeral because she was thinking that somebody was gonna.
No,
you know,
child, please.
I was like, you wasn't too much of a friend because the wife ain't say your name in the speech. And then everybody was saying that the wife and Donald Trump was like inappropriately hugging or touching. Have you seen that?
No. Oh, you talk about he wasn't inappropriate. I see the thing. Like these people, like when you watch it on live and then they go on their live, they be editing and put that AI stuff on. No, he wasn't inappropriate touching her. No.
Yeah, that AI stuff is getting out of control.
It is getting out of control, and people be following.
That's why people were saying like he wasn't, deleted or whatever, and I'm like, that man is definitely deleted. But people was like, oh, somebody pressed a button and it was like in his mic. It wasn't like
he gone. They hit him right in the neck. It was a video. They took it down, but they had the whole video up when it first happened. They allowed it to be, which is crazy. And I saw that stuff gushing out his neck. I said, he gone.
I saw that too. Yeah, they did take it off. Wow.
Yeah, they took it
off. Like, did you see the statue that they did of what's his name?
You saw
Epstein
and Trump. They took it down. Yeah, the Trump.
How did you feel about that?
I'm like, why would they have a statue of? Like, come on now, that's pathetic. But it was funny. I don't think they're gonna ever release that list. But it's good political theater, Release the list. We need to see who's on that list. We will never see it because if Trump got to release it, you ain't gonna see his name on there. A lot of names that fool with Trump, you ain't gonna see on there.
So what's your theory about why you think they hiding it?
Because it's a lot of names that's on there that got money, that control the presidency. That's why you're not gonna see it. Because if it was poor people, we wouldn't care. It's some names on there, some powerful names on there. They don't want to go out to the public. That's why they go to Trump and they lobby to make sure that lists do not come out.
So what's your theory on why they sacrificed what's the name?
Who was that?
Charlie. Why you think they sacrificed? What's your theory behind why they sacrificed Charlie?
I think Charlie's,
especially on 9/11.
Charlie Kirk, which is sad that he should have been behind a bulletproof glass. His security, I think, because I don't think he understood that how much controversy he is, and I know he was getting a lot of threats. He should have never came out and been out in the open like that. That was crazy. Because when you're that controversial, talking about black people, white people, he was talking about everybody. And he was on a lot of extreme views. So eventually something's going to happen. Somebody's going to try it. Even when Dr. King, to go back in history, when he was writing his book, he had a book tour and a lady stabbed him. And if he said if he would have sneezed, he would have died. So you have to have high security when even when you're on the right side of justice, speaking truth to power, you have to have top-notch security. And unfortunately, that he did not have that top-notch security. He didn't have it. He should have been. Now, because of this incident, now they got the bulletproof glass and all that. If you go back to this memorial, when President Trump spoke, is behind the bulletproof glass. When his Charlie Kirk wife spoke, the vice president, it was behind the glass. Because of this, what we in with all of these threats and stuff, which is crazy that people want to do political violence. But if you're speaking out in the public and all that, and it's another person, I'm going to say this, and he got to be very careful. Don Lemon got to be careful putting that microphone in them people's face. That man ain't got no security at all.
Yeah.
He got to be careful. This ain't the time for you to be just putting a mic up to all of this. Ain't the time to be doing that. This ain't the time to be doing that. Jasmine Sullivan. Jasmine Crockett got to have security, and she had to pay for her own security.
And I feel what they doing to Miss Crockett is horrible.
Yeah.
Especially that lady calling her a ghetto.
Call her a ghetto because she got a lot. She got the ear of the youth. She got the ear of the people. And they're going to try to dumb her down and talk down her, which is so sad. Where's the other Democrats?
I'm talking about she has a low IQ.
She's
and all
very
that.
intelligent.
Wow.
That lady call her ghetto black B and all that type of stuff. She doing too much. But when I was reading Kamala Harris' book, I forgot, what's the lady name? I forgot her name. That white wing blogger. She was on the plane with Trump, and she said that the Haitians was eating cats. Trump took that and repeated that on the debate stage, kept repeating that because somebody told him, yeah, the Haitians, they're eating cats. So he took that and ran with it, and it was debunked. The lady that came out with that rumor came out and apologized, told the Washington Post it didn't happen. I want to apologize to the Haitian people. Came out and apologized to a couple of outlets. But once a lie is out, it's hard to debunk a lie. Once it's out, it's out.
Right.
So, it was really sad it came out. But yeah, that's the same one that told Trump that. So yeah, she's very dangerous and it's crazy. And did you see, child, this is funny. When them white dudes went to that campus, TSU, was it Tennessee State University? When they went
I was just about to say something about that.
Mm-hmm.
They contradicted themselves so much. They said, "Oh, we didn't know that it was an all-black school until we got there, and this, that, and the third." I'm like, that's a lie.
They know.
Because you said that you wanted to go to a school. You're going to different universities with knowing you're not going to go to a school with the same opinion as y'all. Y'all going to, or you guys, you're going to choose a school that you know that opinion is going to be different.
And they wanted to get, they wanted to go viral. They wanted the students.
Why did you choose TSU? Why
they wanted them black students to beat them up so they could be bloody and they do it, raisement and stuff like that. And
the only thing that I wish they would have did was when they saw them people sitting outside with that sign, with them two signs and just sitting there, I wish they would have just ignored them as if they were nothing, as if they was invisible.
Facts.
That would have took their power away.
Facts. You see Kamala Harris, she went on her campus, Howard University. She was on Howard. And it was dope. But they're going to do it again. Roland even said on the show, you're going to see them come on many HBCU campuses because he said it's easy to go on a campus. It's not that much security. You can go on a campus like, they don't have all that heavy security where they check IDs. Anybody go on the campus. I remember when I was screwing a guy, we was back when I was like 18, 19 years old, I would go to his school, his university, go to his dorm room. We doing all type of stuff. They didn't stop me. They didn't ask for ID. I look like a college student. The college student at the college. So they're like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't hard and all that stuff. So like, no. Because these people go visit their friends on college campuses like, all the time.
I just don't want a trend of this going on to where
but them white wing
coming
people,
on, but
they definitely gonna do it. But when them black folks was letting them have it, they was spitting knowledge like y'all. They was spilling knowledge.
I mean, they was letting them have it, but
they gonna keep doing. It's bringing attention.
At the end of the day, guess who was on the news?
The white.
Guess who was trying to make themselves a victim to go viral so they can continue going to these different schools. And they're making money off of gaslighting people. So that's why I was like, y'all should have ignored them to take away their power because they feel like they won in the situation. They got escorted off the premises by the police. Now they're on the news with millions of people.
And they love one thing about the right wing echo chamber, they love it. They love that. Yes, they love it. Democrats, if I was some black Democrats, see, if you want to play war, Democrats need to go on white university campus. That's white, that's right, that's Republican. Go up there, talk about black stuff, Dr. King stuff. Like y'all need to fight fire with fire. If you want to come on my campus, I'm gonna go on your campus, and I'm going to bring a table and do a debate. And bring the Hebrew Israelites. Bring them on the campus, or bring the Nation of Islam on the campus and all that. Like, if you want to do that to my campus, best believe y'all need some black intellectual people, be professional and all that type of stuff, and do that too. And then have black media air in, talk about it, and then have CNN, which they probably won't do it because it's black people. They're probably not going to air unless a riot happens. But, hey, if you get hit across the head, you become viral, you're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, I always go like that.
That's what they wanted. I mean, Dr. King used it as one of their tactics. The more attention they get hit over their head of a baton, the more attention they got from the media. When they got
the thing is,
and dolls licked on them.
Black folks couldn't do that. Black folks couldn't do that at a predominantly white school because something would have happened.
That's true. That's true. And then they'll come out like a sore thumb. Like, first of all, they're gonna be like, if you go to Harvard.
But I get what you're saying too.
Yeah, but my thing is, if you're trying to make some noise, and you should go, hey, go and do it. I know I would do something like that and debate the students and they're gonna, but they're probably arrest and trump up the charges and stuff like that. You know how this stuff goes. But these white, and what is that Nick Frotes? Did I say, I keep messing up this man's last name. He called black people the N-word. He was on this podcast. What podcast was on? Because I was interrupted when I was watching his podcast earlier. So he be calling black people N-words. He called Candace Owens a black bee. Okay. And he was on the PBD podcast. I'll be watching all type of stuff. But when I'm telling y'all, listen, I love watching political stuff. It is so entertaining. It was so entertaining. I didn't even know that JD Vance got money. He just became new rich. He didn't grow up with money. He was poor, broken poor. And somebody saw something in him after he wrote a book, and they invested in him millions of dollars and stuff like that. And they told Trump to make JD Vance your vice president. He wasn't even on Trump's short list, but because his son told him about him, Eric Trump, I believe Don Trump Jr., and then these other billionaires, they told him to put JD Vance on the ticket. Control. He's control. He's not unhinged like Trump, but they trying to anoint him as being the one to run for president in 2028. That's why you see him taking over Turning Point USA, where he's doing a podcast over there, because they can control him. He's not unhinged like Trump. Like, you're not going to see JD Vance. Right. If JD Vance become the president, you're not going to see him trash people on the internet, dogging people on the internet. He's not going to be that unhinged. You're going to see a lot of policy, because he's very disciplined. A lot of policy is going to come into play, and he's going to get it passed, and a lot of extreme executive orders. He's more extreme. He'd be because he's smart and he's not loud. See, Trump is loud. JD Vance is like, so if he become president, people need to be very worried for that JD Vance. And they wanted Charlie Kirk to be the VP. Like, they wanted him to be the VP in 2028 and had JD Vance be the president.
But when they say Charlie was talking about releasing them files? But Charlie had the youth of the Republican Party. He had that ear of the youth of that right wing era, and he was a star. And now they're trying to make him as Dr. King and all that. And they own the media. See, this is what black folks are gonna understand. We can't get mad when we don't own media. We can't get mad. If they own the airways, they create their own narrative. This is why I'm so glad seeing Don Lemon have his show, Joe Reed have her show, Roland Martin have his show. And I watched it because we need black folks in media spaces to own media. Unfortunately, the people in this sector, all they talk about is celebrity gossip. But a lot of the subscribers, they heard it right now because the Medicaid getting cut, food stamps getting cut. It's getting rough. A lot of subscribers lost their job. I know one, they used to donate nice to the Wiley show. She told me, she said, Wiley, I can't donate anymore. I got laid off my government job. Yeah.
So it hurts our bottom line because the subscribers is regular working class people. If they lose their job, they can't super chat. They can't come to your meet and greet. They can't buy your t-shirt. They can't buy your mug. You know what I'm saying? Because they got bills and stuff like that. And so it's getting real out here. It's getting really real out here. Nursing homes about to shut down. It's getting really real out here. Measles. We haven't seen measles in decades. Now people getting the measles because these stupid people telling people not to take the vaccine. Like, it's so insane. Then they telling people you get autism from Tylenol. It's unfounded by the community. It's like, but it's dangerous though. That's the thing. It is so dangerous that, like, oh my God, he's more unhinged. Trump is more disciplined, but he's unhinged, more disciplined now because he got more people that he can control that really.
Trump, he started a whole trend on TikTok with a bunch of pregnant women taking Tylenol because he was saying it was linked to autism.
Yeah, like come on, and it's unfounded. I understand if he had proof and scientific evidence, and he had scientists to speak up. As you notice, you didn't see no scientists up there talking. It was just
Not
Trump.
one.
So that's dangerous. So like Trump should stay off the science stuff because he is. It's really really that, and Tylenol is really like they stock dropped. You know what I'm saying because of that. Because of that, it's really something. I mean, I've been taking Tylenol for years, and I don't have no autism. But hey, who knows? I mean, I have bipolar. Maybe is it linked to bipolar? I really don't know. But but Tylenol also told pregnant women, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't verify this, but it's a tweet that's going around. It could be AI, but they said pregnant women shouldn't take Tylenol. That's what I heard. But again, when I was doing my research, the
doctors be telling pregnant women it's okay. I mean, maybe it's not the Tylenol itself. Maybe it's the amphetamines that's in Tylenol.
Yeah. So it all depends. So so it's really. I do believe the stuff that we eat as the parents can, the stuff that we eat.
Oh yeah.
And that's something you see. He not tackling the food industry because a lot of
which
stuff
he needs to.
The junk food industry, a lot of junk food that we eat. so he probably.
Yeah, I try not to buy. I try not to buy my vegetables that's produced from California. I try not to buy like my vegetables and my fruits, my produce from if it's produced from California. I normally don't buy it. I was watching this documentary about the farmers out there in California. The water source is shared between the cattle and the produce, your veggies and your fruits and stuff. Mm. So when they cleaning the cattle and stuff, some of those feces is getting over into the water source. And this is how E. coli becomes on your veggies and all of that stuff. And California is refusing to have it to where your fruits and your cattle cannot be on the same plantation in a sense, or the same. It needs to have some type of division where the water source are not sharing, like your veggies and your cattle. With y'all ain't sharing the same water source. It needs to be some type of separation. And California is like not doing that. So I try to stand kind of. I don't even know how we got on the subject, but I try not to buy produce from California. The documentary is on Netflix.
Yeah, I and that's why it's so important that we need to grow our own food anyway.
Yes, I agree with that because I feel like a lot of this stuff, like Alzheimer's, autism, why we can't see our vision, all that, why our hair's falling out, it has a lot to do with the food, and that's what we should be tackling. The medicine, the pharmaceutical, is always going to be there. It's some good to the pharmaceutical business and some bad, but I feel like we need medication. We need medicine. Like we need that. But the food needs to be better. Because I keep hearing food out the country is not like ours.
Absolutely not, because they grow a lot of their stuff. They grow up most of their stuff, and their standards is more natural. We have a lot of chemical base here in this country.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So we definitely gotta get it together. So that's why I'm like, gotta get it together. Now listen, we haven't been on the internet for a long time, so make sure y'all donate. Because we gotta go live tomorrow too. And then I gotta get back to going live every day for y'all. But just thank y'all for y'all. Who is this? Oh, he a preacher. Oh my God, he's so attractive. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, he got a beautiful wife too. Let me add him to my collection. So let me add.
What's his name?
His name is Sancho, Sancho Williams.
He on Instagram?
Yeah, he's on Facebook. He's on Instagram. What is his Instagram? Let me go on. Let me see if it's Instagram. He's on Instagram.
Did you? They are Young Thug too, because of his song he has out. Can nobody make me not believe that Young Thug is an informant? He got a song where he's like saying the hard ER, you know?
Oh, you saw Young Thug? And did you see his face trying to that white face? Told him to dress like that.
Yeah. And the first song he has on his album is him saying the ER word. He was like, my kids won't. He was like, my kids won't play with you in earth. I was like, wow, I had to turn it off.
Ain't nobody said, oh my God, ain't nobody said that bad. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this person got Instagram. He's all right. I love his preaching. And I see why women pussy get wet when preachers be on the pulpit and stuff like that, because they have that power. I get it. I understand it. But you know, you have some women that are attracted to married men and preachers because it's like a power.
Oh, yeah. They so strong. They stand up there leading a flock of people.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's something about a strong man that has his way with his words, you know?
Yeah, they be getting all way.
Such a person to be able to touch people like that.
Facts. Yes, I'll be listening to his preaching and stuff like that. I have found him out. He was preaching at a culture convention. I need to stop there. I don't know what man no more, but it be man all in my album. all of it. I'm like, where's the women at? I gotta get me a different. You know, I'm gonna create me.
You gotta change your algorithm. You gotta clear out your algorithm.
I have to clear it out. It's this one chick that I follow on Instagram. She be talking about her daily life, be cooking her kids lunch and stuff. She cooking food and stuff, and be going to their room, waking them up for school. I like watching that content because I'm like, oh, look at this mother. Oh, it look like she got money because when her kids be having birthday, baby, they be getting 20s, 100s, and all that type of stuff. I'll be watching her stuff. Like, she was in my algorithm so heavy. I had stayed up for like 6 hours watching her content.
Like, yeah, I like watching the content when the guy when the man be cleaning up and he be cooking dinner. I like that type of content.
Yeah, and it's this dude that's in my algorithm. I don't know if he in y'all. He keep dancing. He got on the Timberland boot, and he he dancing at the airport. He's dancing at the store. He have on a Timberland boot and dance. I can't think of the song. I don't know if you saw. I have seen so many of his videos down my algorithm on Instagram and on Instagram because I don't really watch TikTok like that. I'm mainly on Instagram and Facebook. I'm gonna start going on TikTok and start getting to that and see what they're doing on TikTok. Because sometimes I go there every once in a while, but my main time be on Instagram and on Facebook. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Ice Spice, she just dropped a new song too.
You saw Ice Spice?
Yeah, she just dropped a new song called Baddie Baddie. I don't really like it. I really don't like listening to songs where they talking about like live young, like live fast, die young. Once you start rapping and singing all that, I turn it because you ain't about to be
Baddie. They all try to release stuff. Ice Spice should be much further than what I don't know what happened to her.
Or at least rap about, at least elevate your rap, or like come out rapping for real. All that you a baddie and you die young and like
you gotta be careful what you snatch your mouth.
That's weird.
Definitely right.
That's weird music. Yeah, I don't know if it's good or not. After I heard the little beat and the hook came in and I heard about her dying young, I was like, oh, it's time for me to listen to something else.
You gotta be careful what you say out your mouth. Definitely gotta be careful.
Yes. So she didn't drop the new record. I'll see
I'm gonna
what
watch
the
it. I'm gonna listen to it.
General Public say. I ain't listening to that, man.
I know Armon, he probably gonna listen. Like, he love Ice Spice.
Yes, he do. And I'm kind of curious to see how this Milagro and Megan case is going to end.
I know. I gotta go and let me see if that man, because it's a guy that usually talk about malograms a lot. Let me see if he had any updates. Is this it? Any updates on the case? Let me see.
And did you? Which one was the? Which one of them P Diddy son? I don't think he's the son. What's the boy name that's not his son? P Diddy's son.
Oh my God! Oh, what is that man's name?
I think his name Quincy.
Yeah, Quincy.
Did you see what he posted on his Instagram? Well, no, of course not. Why he posted on his Instagram talking about free P, like the letter P D, free PD. I was like, what the hell are you doing, boy?
I think they probably slept together.
You think so? I don't know. I be feeling like this.
If they have it, I don't think he probably busts his move, but he probably lusts out there, though. He probably lusts out there.
I feel like Diddy is such a Diddy is so competitive. I feel like he was competing with I'll Be Sure to be like Quincy's dad.
True, that's true.
I like, he always feel like he gotta control something. So I
got that rumor that they got divorced.
And having kids outside of him, like I feel like Diddy would be like on some like, yeah, you mine now. So your kid don't. That means your kid is mine. So all that you communicating with your baby daddy, that's a wrap. Like this my kid now. Like he give like that type of energy to where he make you cut off like ear. So that's why I feel like what happened. But I don't think he's like a little boosty. Like, maybe, I don't know. But I just thought that was weird. I was like, why is he posting that on his page? Like, everything you post is like scrutinized. So.
Absolutely. But yeah, absolutely is everything's been scrutinized. But I don't know. I think he's gonna serve some time. I think he probably gonna get 5 years. 5-6 years.
In prison or probation?
Prison. I don't think he'll get probation. I think he'll get because this judge has been He did not get Diddy on a bill. He ain't let Diddy. So I think he's gonna get some time. I don't think
Did you read Mama Combs?
I did. I read her letter, and she was talking about how sick she was and all that, but that ain't gonna help. Like,
you don't think so?
Now,
if you was a judge, now
I think he would get 5 years. I think he should get no more than 5 years
in prison.
I don't think he should get 5 years, but if I was like a judge, if I'm thinking about how the judge think, he may get 5 or 6 years. Which would be sad, but the law say
I feel like he should get time served because
I think so too. Do you think that judge gonna give him time served though?
I mean, per the court, they didn't get him on the 2 major charges. I mean, typically when you do, most people that do domestic violence cases, when they go to prison, they typically do like. If it's like their first offense, meaning like nobody else called in on it type mess, they normally spend like a year and a half in jail, and then they're released.
This ain't domestic violence. That's the Mann Act, the prostitution, interstate.
But is there an act for male? Okay. I don't know. I probably gotta look into it, but
yeah, because I know it's not for domestic violence. Is it something
for guys or is it just for women?
This for women and men. If you are getting prostitutes and you bringing them across state lines and all that type of stuff, that is illegal. And they can show that you have payments and all that. You can't do that. It is illegal. It's I believe it's an outdated law, but it's a law in our books. So I do believe. I don't think deserve to get.
I guess I feel like that because none of the guys really said that they were sex trafficked.
But
I guess
but they said they were paid money and he paid the money to travel. Something like that. That's against the law. That is trafficking.
Okay, didn't he find him on a dating site though? Not a dating site,
An
but
escort
like
site, but that's illegal. To fly them out and to pay. Because remember, they tried to get him out, and it was like, no, it showed payment that Diddy paid money for these escorts. It was proven.
Yeah, it was.
So that's the sad part, because I believe because everybody was of age, everybody was of consent. They wasn't forced to do this. The prostitutes weren't forced. They did it. They got paid. So I do believe that law needs to be thrown in the garbage because I think it's crazy. But
that's why I was saying like it should be like time served with if we just say like, oh, the male escort, then yeah, I feel like it should be time served. Maybe
I believe so. I said the same thing, but we shall see with this judge. We shall see.
Yeah, he ain't playing. But you know who else been quiet? What's that man's name? That Simmons? Russell Simmons, he been arrested. Ain't nobody been talking about what's going on with him.
When was he arrested? Let me check to make sure he was arrested. October 3rd.
He was in Bali. He was in Bali or whatever. He came back to New York. He was sneaking in and out of New York. And he was walking through New York Park, and one of the streamers caught him on camera and was trying to talk to him. He was trying to get the heck up out of there, and boom, he got a car. He got arrested.
No, I don't think he was arrested. I think that was AI.
You don't think that was real?
No, that was AI because none of that showed up. You see, if you watch the AI stuff, none of that.
No, I don't think that was AI.
That was AI. Nobody talked about it. No news talked about it. If he would have got arrested, the mainstream media would be all over that.
I thought they did talk about it.
No, that's the AI stuff. I told you the AI stuff is really good.
What's his name?
Russell Simmons.
Simmons. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, if he would have got arrested, you know how much media attention that would have garnered? The media is hungry to see a black man go down.
I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like I saw that.
You probably saw it, but it was AI.
No, Wiley, you're not about to make me believe it.
I'm telling you, okay. Well, let me tell you how you can catch these AI stuff. You have when you see stuff, you have to verify. Now you're gonna have to verify to make sure you just can't take the video only. You need to go to Google, research articles, really research, and really, really research to see if as a credible source is talking about this stuff. Because Tamala Mann is doing a lot of stuff with AI, talking about she's sick, she got divorced from David Mann, and all that was live. And she was like, I'm not getting divorced, I'm not sick. But the AI stuff is so convincing because a lot of people don't do their research. They see a video or they see a post and they run with it. But you have to really, really do your research on that stuff before you run with it. So maybe he didn't get arrested. But they said they was looking for him. I could have sworn somebody say he got arrested because the last time he was in New York was in August the 11th of 2025. Yeah, because if he was arrested, that probably was a rumor because that didn't even come out that he had a warrant out for his arrest. All that would have been public knowledge. If he was running from the law, if he had a warrant for his arrest or something like that in New York or something like that, that would have been on the news. They would have leaked that story to the news. The New York Post or the New York Times. That would have been on the news.
AI overview just said that he was spotted in New York.
Oh, yeah, he probably was spotted in New York. I'm not denying that, but him being arrested and all that—that's totally different.
Okay, so maybe So maybe they was just saying he got arrested after.
Yeah, maybe they were saying that for clickbait instead of.
Because my thing is how he's able to come between Bali and over here taking the airport when he has a warrant out for his arrest.
That's true. They would have got him at the airport.
My thought exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the reason. Probably that's the reason why everybody thought he got arrested. I don't know. Maybe that was the reason too. I don't know, but that's crazy.
Yeah, that's how it be with these people. It's crazy.
What kind of money you gotta have to be able to avoid going through TSA?
Oh no, you going through that airport? I don't care unless you fly private.
So even if you fly private, they don't check you.
I think they do check you on private, but it's not as. Is it? It's no TSA when private. No, it's no TSA in private.
Mm-hmm.
But they can still search you, and if they find probable cause or something that's going on. Yeah.
Hey, if that's the case, people should be flying through there with transport all kind of drugs.
But yeah, a lot of time they be doing all that stuff. Remember when Nikki was trying to fly with weed and got caught? What was that in the UK?
Yeah, they was about to she was about to go to jail for real. She thought her name was gonna protect her from going protect her from that law. Heck no. That is just so crazy. But now that AI is real though.
It's very real.
How you feel about Amanda Seales?
Oh, what she was talking about Charlie Kirk or what? Because I know she was talking about Charlie Kirk.
Like just her stance on everything about Charlie and about Trump.
But yeah, she's really good. I love Amanda Seales. A lot of people give her a lot of flack, but she has a lot of knowledge. I don't agree with everything that she says, but she has a lot of knowledge, especially about the Charlie Kirk situation. Because Charlie Kirk was spreading a lot of hate. He has said, Second Amendment, we need more Second Amendment deaths to protect our Second Amendment right. You can't share no stuff like that.
Do you agree that we should be aligned with, because Amanda Steele was basically saying that with this whole deportation, we should align ourselves with, I guess, the foreigners and or / illegal immigrants because we're next. Like, how do you feel about what people?
I agree with that, and I understand that, but the Hispanic community, unfortunately, as a community, they thought that they were immune to discrimination because they thought that Trump wasn't going to come after them. And so when black people go through stuff, especially when police take us out or do some crazy stuff, we deal with a lot of harassment or discrimination, you don't see the Hispanic community as a whole having our back. So I understand why some black people are like, oh, okay, y'all, this is y'all battle. Go fight it. Where y'all leaders at? Because they have a tendency of using us for currency. Come on, fight with us. But when we go through crap, they know where to be found as a community. Because during the civil rights era, they was on the sidelines while black people was getting beat, sprayed with water hose, and then soon when everything got passed, the Civil Rights Act, the Fair Housing, all that stuff got passed and all that, then they started coming out.
Right.
You see them doing a protest. Let's see them getting bit by dogs and sprayed by water hose. Like, no, it was a couple of them out there, but as a whole, as a community, they stayed on the sideline. And they still had it, but now that they're going through and they want us to lead the charge, no, black folks not gonna do that. Because they like, y'all voted for this man. Like a lot of Hispanics voted for Trump. They voted for their own deportation.
I guess my whole thing is like when people say black folks are next, what do you think they're saying by saying that?
I think that when they say black folks is next, if you see the National Guard, patrolling the streets, you see a lot of African immigrants getting deported as well. You see a lot of Haitian getting deported back to Haiti.
But I guess my thing is like when they said that ICE is coming or deportation is happening, did they only think they were talking about Mexicans?
They only probably thought they.
I didn't think that at all.
I thought they was just talking about like black folks that's in the country, like African immigrants overstayed their visa. They didn't think it was going to be them.
They didn't think why.
And a lot of people thought, a lot of Hispanics thought, well, if I vote for Trump, my people gonna be protected. No, they coming from the illegal. It was one lady that was on stage singing for Trump, like supporting Trump, singing and stuff like that. Oh, I love Donald Trump. And she was crying because I don't know if her husband was deported or her brother was deported, but somebody in her family was deported. And she cried like a baby. But she stayed on the stage, started dancing for Trump and all that type of stuff. Like, but I knew Trump was going to deport them more, but he did it in his first term. You know, even Obama did it in his term as well. But Trump is so loud, and Trump is so, he reports about it all on social media and stuff like that. You give Trump all his flack, but Obama was named as deport in chief. Like, he was deporting a lot of immigrants too, a lot of those illegal immigrants as well. And people don't give him that flack because he was quiet, he was professional, he wasn't on Twitter arguing, he wasn't calling the news fake news. So a lot of this stuff, he didn't get called out. Some people called him out on it. A lot of black people say
he didn't get called out about it because he was black.
He was black and he was intelligent.
And he was like,
yeah, he was quiet. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like Trump. Trump is loud.
I mean, I don't know. I voted for Obama, but I definitely remember him talking about it during his speech. Absolutely. And everything.
They say
I feel like the reason why the only reason why it's hyped up now is because people don't like Donald Trump, but I'm pretty sure that if it was a president that they liked, I don't think
they wouldn't care.
Yeah. Because y'all, Obama deported a bunch of folks, and we voted for him to be in office again. So it's like, is it the messenger, or is it really like, you know, because of that? Especially when he was talking about deportation, my mind was not saying, oh, only the Mexicans. No, I knew he was talking about everybody that's here illegally, like whether you're African, Haitian, legal, I don't know, Italian, whatever. The only people that I felt like that was like trying to protect it in a sense, and maybe that's ignorant of me to think that, was like the Asians and, you know, those type of descendants, you know, like the Chinese, the China, the Vietnamese and all of that. I kind of felt like they may be kind of protected because we're so in debt with them, and everything that we use is from China. But I didn't think Haitians, Jamaicans, Africans, I didn't think that, or maybe Pakistanians, I didn't think those folks wasn't exempt at all.
Facts. But
when people was like, we're next, I'm thinking they're talking about Black Americans. I'm thinking they're talking about
they talk about them Black immigrants that's in here illegal. It's a lot of Black folks to come over here. The
only time where we need to start worrying about stuff is when martial law comes involved, and it like that's the only time where we need to be like, okay, what we need to do. All this deportation this have nothing to do with Black Americans. You know, if martial law was to happen, what would the foreigners do? For nothing. So I don't know. It's a little bit deeper than that, I guess.
Yeah, I hear you. But thank you so much for coming on.
Oh yeah, you have a good morning, evening. Well, not evening. Morning, night.
Yes. This was fun. Thank you, and I will talk to you later. Thank you for coming on, because I'm gonna try to come live tonight. I wasn't expecting this to do a 3-hour episode, but y'all missed me.
Oh yeah, you have a good one. I'm gonna drop off.
All right, now. Thank y'all so very much. If you want to contribute to the show, our cash app is Wiley Show 1990. Thank you all so very much. If you want to send a PayPal, that's wileyshow@gmail.com. Thank you so very much. You can like the video. Thank you. Little Black boy, you beautiful. Little Black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. All right, y'all. Bye. Bye-bye.